Fuck nuts.
God damn it.
Nathan Fillion, Civilian Pavilion. Sign the petition.
Here. I really do like the Isengard song too, Jer. I'm gonna play it right now for us.
Oh, damn it.
Dum.
Yeah.
This is the one you meant, right?
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Sorry, I had to go douse myself in cold water.
You know, the great thing is, Josh, I don't think that this is
Oh, the Ivan's Isengard.
You don't think what?
copyrighted at all.
That's not the one I was talking about, but yes.
I know it isn't.
You trolly McTroll.
What do you do? Play Rickroll? Because I've got Rhythmbot muted, so I don't get striked again.
Taking the hobbit to Isengard.
Isengard, God.
Hobbits, the Hobbits, two Isengard.
Josh, have you not heard taking the hobbits to Isengard?
No, I haven't, but I'm muting you all for a second, so...
Oh, true. Lil. Oh, true. Lil.
Do you guys want to try talking again for me for a second?
Yeah, we could talk to you for a little bit.
That sounds all right.
This sounds better now?
Sounds all right.
This sounds better now?
I think the audio's all right. It's hard for me to tell.
If you guys will permit me like 2-3 minutes, then I'll be good to go. If you guys will permit
Yeah.
me,
Yeah, I just poured myself a drink. All right, there we go.
Where'd the Mickey Mouse shirt go? I was looking forward to that.
I'm wearing it.
Fine.
Are you? Well, let's see. What do you got? Oh, ho ho!
You want the?
Oh, and the ho ho! Oh ho! Watch, I got copyright claimed because I made the sound and you had the shirt
Wait,
on.
we're not on cam. Good times.
Good times. Good times.
Good times.
I was playing Wind. I don't think that works for a dungeon.
It is the howling of the dead from the abyss below.
Dom,
Yep.
today, listen, I'm going to try this for the next little while, just for the hell of it. Dom, today, I would like you to pick all the music.
Yeah. Sorry, let me pull up my 60-song playlist. I've been waiting for this day.
There you go, Josh. You happy now?
Oh, ho ho!
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna get like this weird email or message from YouTube.
Yeah, you don't make that noise again. That was too close. They're probably gonna copyright.
I'm Ricky Mouse.
Oh ho! That's he does a backward sound.
Oh.
Do you guys remember the old school Scene Enters video where they had like Mickey Mouse? It was like the hidden.
Yeah, they were playing hidden, and Morgan Freeman or Mickey Mouse chasing the good guys. What a fucking good video.
Oh god, I do remember that.
If anyone wants to go to the lobby and check audio for me, that would be cool. You could just leave immediately after.
The computer's slow, so I can't do it on this one.
Pick up.
Sarah needs all the speed for wedding planning.
Wedding planning, speed, momentum, and violence.
Is that a clever name for a wedding here?
Clever name for wedding? It's JoJo's Bizarre Wedding.
Please don't call it that.
Well, my middle name is Joseph, and her middle name is Jolene, so it's JoJo.
Oh, that's great.
That's actually really.
Jolene.
Now the great thing is, you guys will be the only people at the wedding who would have any idea what other people have.
That's too loud. Yeah, people just get confused. Wait.
Wait, what?
Oh, there we go. What?
Did you check the audio for me?
No, I didn't.
I thought you said you did.
No, I'm doing other stuff.
I asked for one thing. Just
Yeah?
one. Just one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the
Just
goodness
fucking
of your
one.
heart.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
No, Tyler can't do it. Okay, now I gotta mute rhythm
God.
bot for myself. Okay, now I gotta mute rhythm
Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh, great, I can hear myself 4 times.
Can you hear like the drips and stuff in the wind or no?
I didn't think so. Let me try again here.
Look,
Try to make one website.
Jojo.
Yeah, I can hear him.
I am
Okay.
coming up with a clever hashtag.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
You could like
No,
the
you
video too. Just like the video real quick.
Oh my god. Do you want me to fucking subscribe and hit the bell too?
You fucking better.
You fucking prick.
I've
Do
been
you want heels tonight or not, Josh?
Here's the thing. I was thinking I could make a go of this YouTube thing, but I need a video editor, Sean.
Hello? Hello? Did somebody say video editor? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Somebody say video editor?
And this is what I was thinking, Sean. I give you 49% of whatever we make. 49%. You're like
That
half
sounds...
terrible.
Can I have 2%?
Sorry?
Can I have 2%?
Well, yeah, you want to do an emblem for me? You're the designer guy. And you
Yeah,
you do
I'll take
brand.
2%, and then I get to be the one that you guys suck up to whenever trying to make decisions on ownership.
All right, so Tyler gets 2%, I get 49%.
There you go.
Oh.
And then Josh gets the rest.
I'm the most powerful person in the entire relationship company.
But you have
I
to.
want to be involved too now, and if you exclude me, that's racism.
But I'm actually serious, by the way. I was thinking about buying a NAS the other day, and I could give Sean remote access to it.
What?
We can legitimately discuss.
Hashtag for you for $35.
Fuck is in there?
It's a fucking hashtag.
Hashtag my butthole.
Sarah, it's gonna be JoJo 2022. Why not?
I want more.
They wanted to charge her $35 to make a hashtag for our wedding.
I'll make you a hashtag.
You
Ooh, Brendan, you got a haircut.
wait. Who wants to charge you $25 for a
Look at
hashtag?
this website.
Just make a
Look at stars,
hashtag.
my dude. Did you shave your beard or is it just running into your shirt?
No, it's trimmed up.
Damn.
Whew.
It's a spicy one today, boys.
Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Kinda.
I just gotta turn myself up so I can hear myself a bit better. There we go.
What you're eating out of. So,
Right.
Alright.
So I got my soundboard good to go. Nope.
So,
Is this Res? No, that's not Reslam.
Yeah, that's Reslam.
it's just like the echo.
nope, there you go.
There we go.
Oh, there you go now. You got it.
So, last time, the party made their way back from the ruins, back towards the mountain city of Bar Gordum, where they were going to fill their bargain and take care of the boulets deep within the mine that had already run out a number of the dwarven miners from inside and killed several. So, you got supplies, some metal shields to protect you in case of cave-in, pickaxes and rope and the like. And were then led by Dane, the attendant to Dulmis, the Lord of Bar Gordum. As you moved towards the mines, you did encounter one that had been left and caved in for what appeared to be many, many years. That simply stated that lest none forget the tragedy of the Whispers. as Dane told you a small story about how many years ago. Ooh, that was pretty fine right there with the whispers. That dwarven miners who had ventured far deep into the mines uncovered something that slowly drove them insane, and they sealed themselves in to prevent something from getting out. And with that chill in your spines, you continue just further towards the Dragon's Breath mine. And upon entering, you found yourself in a mine glowing an iridescent blue as an almost glass-like crystal substance jutted out from all around you that was very brittle to the touch. Simply grabbing or putting your hands near it would cause it to shatter into dust, and the glow would dissipate. And you ventured forward, encountering a number of smaller of the creatures, taking them out with fair ease. But you eventually came across a large one, a massive creature burrowing out of the ground to attack you. But you were able to subdue it and stop it, with Flex actually grabbing the creature and throwing it deep into one of the mining pits below as it crashed through wood and platform alike on its way to the depths below. And it was there you rested. Not an actual short rest, but you took a break. And for the first time, you can take a look at the surroundings around you. You find yourself in what appears to be a makeshift campsite, with small tents and folded out cots around you. In addition, you see a number of sealed wooden crates. Some neatly stacked, others that look like they've been bulldozed over and wrecked, with a couple of them, their contents spilling out. A series of iron ingots, raw materials, scattering to the cavern floor. Beside you, the railway tracks continue to the southeast to more winding cavern, and directly south, stopping at a massive structure, a rock formation that appears to be roughly 70% silver ore. Silver and glittering light sparkles all around it and juts out all around the rock formation, with more basins to collect minerals around it. On the ground, you do see a variety of other shovels, pickaxes, and other digging tools. Many of them look like they've been chewed and broken apart. And with that in your sights, where are you planning on going next?
Well, I'm kind of itching to press on. I'm going for, I don't know, say about 8 more minutes here. So I'd Aster will kind of start inching forwards unless people want to thoroughly investigate this place. Ideally, we can take a look on our way back, but none of this really is ours. It probably belongs to the people outside. I'm sure they'll want to do a recovery once we're done.
I can go. We should move forward. Make sure the coast is clear.
Yes, continue to press on.
All right.
Moving forward.
And do you continue to move on foot? You do notice here as well a few smaller stations, similar to the one you had found at the entrance, where mining carts would be hooked up, and essentially looks like they will be propelled forward if you would wish to take a mining cart further. Or you can continue on foot.
I say that we walk.
I agree.
Pitter patter.
All right. How do you all proceed forward? Is anybody scouting ahead much? Are you grouped together? How are you pressing forward through here?
Well, I need to be either in the front or very far back because I am very visible right now.
Same as last time. I want to be in front.
I'll be in the back.
This
So
looks
it looks.
We'll make
a
a Reslum sandwich. Yeah,
Are you sticking at the very front, Reslum? Because it looks like.
I'm
Okay.
right behind.
And Aster, you are going to take up the rear now?
Yeah,
Or
sorry,
you-
for a moment I forgot that things were glowing blue, so I'm a little less noticeable, though I'm sure it's still quite obvious. So me hanging out in the back is
Yes,
probably...
the radiant light off of you certainly does wash over, and your light is more powerful than the blue glow around. Both, provide enough light to see, but your light certainly and the golden light that you have certainly covers any blue light on the ground.
Pardon,
Does it
Jared?
reflect off the crystals or no? I remember the crystals
two of-
lost their magic, it seemed, or when they're touched.
When they shattered, yes, they appear to just essentially be a bluish gray dust with no illumination. Aster's light doesn't reflect off, like it's not bouncing off, but almost more like passing through a glass bottle.
Okay.
All right. So, you continue forward.
Forward. Ooh, it goes. It's over
You
here.
notice the cart path continues towards the north, while another path off branches south.
Well, I'm gonna go south.
Looking south here, you are standing in what appears to be a small makeshift brewery. A series of casks line the north-facing wall, and a purplish stain appears in small pools at the bottom of them, as well as staining the taps themselves. Straight in front of you is a table, almost looking like an alchemy table, as you see a number of different vials and chemicals sitting in flasks upon the table. On the opposite side, a number of crates that appear to house a series of bottles of wine or mead or some other substance.
What'd you guys find up there?
Alcohol?
Perhaps on our way back, I'll make sure it's safe, and then we can partake.
Do we need to make torches? Because the materials are here. Maybe there's something we could use to do that? Or do you believe your light to be sufficient?
Well, you don't know if these gems... sorry, are there less gems, fewer gems in the walls here?
In here, there are no gems. This appears to be more like an actual, constructed little room. The walls in question here actually appear to be built of thick stone slabs that look much heavier duty and crafted than anything else around the cavern.
Does the other pathway, the other tunnel glow blue as well, or no?
There is a glowish, you can see hues of blue glowing from the opposite end of the tunnel towards the north, yes.
At any point, I can give us a light to project us forward. I feel like a torch might... sure we can if we need, but pressing on now that we've angered some of these creatures might be better.
Agreed. It was just an errant thought.
Well,
All right. As the five of you continue pressing forward, can I have all of you make a dex saving throw for me, please?
Uh-oh. Deck saving.
Ooh, that was loud. That is a good roll.
That is not a good roll. 7. No dexterity additional for save.
20.
20.
Nice.
So that's a 10. That's a 10 for Flex.
yes, sir.
A 7 for Singorn, and Min and Aster.
21. 19 plus 2.
Nice.
15 plus 4, 19.
Nice.
All right. As the five of you continue pressing forward, you hear another burrowing sound and shakes from beneath you.
Uh-oh.
And as that happens, you can see from above you, the roof of the cavern above you starts to collapse. Massive blocks of stone come crashing down. The three of you, Min, Aster, and Reslam, managed to make it on the opposite side of the cavern.
Uh-oh.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Hold up, hold up.
That's This is something I can see. I have advantage on this. As a barbarian.
It would be something you can see as the rocks start to fall from above. So,
Second roll, I got a 14 instead. Is that anything?
all right. You manage to stay on the opposite side. As the rocks fall, the three of you jump forward, leaping out of the way, while Flex, you take a step back, staying on the opposite side. But, Singorn, you take the brunt of the blow as these rocks come crashing down upon you.
Does the shield help at all?
It might. But for the rest of you, you cannot see anything. As you just see Singorn trapped and hidden beneath the rubble, which now stands over 8 feet tall and scattered out in a 10-foot radius.
Oh.
I'm going to message you how much damage you take from this.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm going to immediately just start digging and yelling. If you ain't... Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Ahem. Me. Ahem. If you ain't dead, fucking yell something.
Can you make a... You cannot hear anything yet. Can you make an athletics roll for me, please?
Oh, fuck me.
No, sorry, no, I'm sorry,
No.
Flex, for digging out.
Okay.
Yeah.
19.
What are they doing?
And I'm gonna start digging as well. Like I'm gonna take my axe and I'm like plunging into the dirt and pulling it back.
We got shovels.
Oh, we do have shovels. Sorry.
got
Scratch
shovels.
Scratch that. I've grabbed a shovel.
Aster will pat you on the back and provide you with guidance, and then keep an ear out. Oh, perhaps we should try and be a little quieter in case more of these unfriendly bigger folk start showing up.
Well, it's better we get this done quickly so that he can help.
Well, I just thought maybe a Hibosh gonna yell and Flex can't hear me.
I'm not yelling.
I believe I can make a psychic link with him.
Do you have to be able to see them?
I don't think so. I think last time you read it, it was just within 1 kilometer or mile of me or something like that.
How do you know he's in 1 kilometer of you?
That would be great.
Well, that's how you can tell. If you can't form it.
Yes, you can make a psychic link with him. Can I have... Are any of you proficient with shovels or pickaxes or the like?
What would it be?
It'd be a
Brennan is
proficiency.
proficient with improvised weapons.
What kind of, like, miner's proficiency, sorry?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a default proficiency. I don't think any of us will be proficient in that.
None of you would.
What about Flex? Flex is really good at improvising things.
Yeah, the
Not a
hurt
weapon.
thing.
So, can I have everybody attempting to
rocks.
dig out?
Oh,
Make
never
an
mind. I can't.
athletics roll for me,
I have
please.
to be able to see him.
Athletics, you said?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I have to be able to see him. I can't see him. There's only room for 2 people to dig, right?
13.
There'd be really only room for 1 person on either side right now, too.
You get an extra D4, Josh.
Why?
Aster touches you on the back, and by the sign of the clover, be fortunate in your digging. Hurry up.
15.
Okay. And Flex?
Another one?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you got.
Oh, 19.
Okay. Okay. So, you spend a round digging out, breaking through rock, slowly pulling and hauling aside pieces. But Singorn is still trapped beneath.
Does it sound like anything is coming? Anything
Right
has been
now?
disturbed by this rockfall?
Things appear silent right now. But then
Can I do a?
you hear a sound beneath your feet. Two more creatures burrow out of the ground and start attacking. Can I have a new initiative from everybody?
Oh, fuck.
7.
Just curiosity.
Do I get to roll a nay?
You get a roll.
I do? Okay.
Could I have done like an investigation check to help them on their like? So like, oh, if you take that rock out, those rock skulls. That's something that would make sense. Just for future.
That's for future reference, absolutely.
Okay, I got 11 for my initiative.
I got a 5.
You're
Got
busy
it.
digging. It makes sense.
It does make sense. The dice never lie.
Wait, don't
What?
you have also dexterity? Or you just got the 5 was the dexterity stuff added?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Big rock.
Yeah, I get you then. Yeah.
Flex.
13.
13.
13.
And Singorn.
8.
Some low rolls here, squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
seriously.
starting out well.
I think we're all pretty active from the things.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
they're already dead. Good job, guys.
Woo!
I'm really good at killing.
I think I have a success.
Reslin's
in
tossing
here.
rocks over his shoulder and just hits both of them on the head.
But
So,
if it's on the other
creatures-
side.
The much are going to strike at you first, Ast.
Do they both have the ability to reach me? In the hallway?
No, sorry. I suppose I should say they do not.
Oof.
You're both going to attack, but the one is going to strike you. Or try to strike you. Does a 16 hit?
Oh, yes. Fairly easily.
Alright. Creature is going to leap out of the ground. And essentially try to tackle you, not crush you, but it's essentially going to Sonic the Hedgehog leap at you, throwing its weight towards your chest. And, as it does, you are going to take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And can you make a
After-
strength saving throw for me, please?
I can indeed. I am
Strength,
very
strength or
poor.
dex?
Well, that would
Strength
be
or
a
dex?
6.
A 6?
Yep.
You are actually going to fall prone from this. You are not smothered, but you are simply knocked prone.
Aster's sort of unready for this, feels the creature sort of lunge towards him, and as he raises his shield, unable to deflect the blow in time, he feels it heavily on his scar from where the basilisk fang struck him.
All right.
You hear a ooh as he kind of boof into the ground.
And then it is going to burrow and disappear back. But actually, at this point, because you have illumination, I am going to reveal this.
Illumination.
Oh my goodness.
Illumination.
Is the other one coming to fuck my bitch up?
The other one is not.
Oh.
Hey, this is a family show over here, okay?
It
Very easy
is
coming.
now
Yep.
Flex's turn.
Yep.
You can only hear some sounds coming from the opposite side, as you cannot fully see your party members. Flex, are you going to continue attempting to dig?
Yup.
All right. Make another athletics roll for me, unless you wanted to try to do something else.
No, I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. 14.
Okay. You continue to break through. And as you break through one rock, a crack forming underneath where a couple of the other boulders had embedded. You can hear from a small hole in the crack the breathing of Singorn. And Singorn, you can... Yeah. Your arms, Singorn, and your legs are still trapped beneath the blocks. You are unable to move, as the rocks above you are still crushing, making it difficult for you to breathe.
Would you say I'm restrained right now?
I might.
Mm-hmm.
But no longer
It's
suffocated.
realistic.
Not
Yeah, thank God.
suffocating. But there is still heavy weight upon you. Min, it is your turn.
So they like jumped out of the ground and then ran away. I thought you said a bird again, but I can see. Is this like a different one, or would I see it come up again?
It's the same one you saw come back up. It burrowed through it just dug back through the same hole it was in before.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna squeeze by Aster.
Aster, can you turn your light off for a second? I'm sorry, just the light is making it very difficult for me to see the map right now.
Yep. It's mostly just my reminder that I have minutes counting down. I can get rid of it.
Thank you. How are you going to push past Aster there?
Just like I'm gonna squeeze by. Can I squeeze by as difficult terrain or no?
It would be difficult, but you're a rogue.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna hold the fort. You guys keep digging. Keep on digging, guys. Keep on digging. And yeah, I guess I'll attack. I don't have any sneak attack on this, right?
No.
No.
Can you make an attack roll for me, please?
The first one is 10 plus 6, so 16 to hit.
Okay. Can you make a second attack roll for me, please? Rolling the same attack.
5 plus 6, 11.
All right, and 11 will miss.
Why do I have disadvantage out of curiosity?
Because it might have been able to dodge your attack.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Thank you. Just wondering. I was thinking about missing a condition.
Nope. As you go to strike towards it, the creature... Okay, yeah. Make your strike.
The peak that he's waiting for me. No. That was an 8 plus 6. 14? Does 14 hit?
A 14 will not hit. 14 will still miss.
That's my turn. I'm in between. I'm telling him keep digging them out.
All right. Singorn, on your turn.
Yes, sir.
You are still slowly being crushed. You are going to take an additional 7 bludgeoning damage from the force of the weight upon you.
Oh, okay. 7, you said?
Yes. You are restrained, but if there's anything else you wish to try to do, I am all ears. Your arms are essentially pinned at your side.
If I'm pinned, I'm just going to try to wiggle my way out, man. I'm just trying to use my whatever dwarfish affinity I have to the stone to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Make an athletics roll for me with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Definitely. Let's see what I got. 8 and 5. And athletic plus 2, that's a 10 in total.
All right, with a 10, as you're able to move, you might be able to move some of the rocks around and enough to be able to almost move your hands a little bit. Just essentially wiggle your fingers, but you're not able to push anything to help lessen the burden on top of it.
Understood. I believe that's the end of my turn then at that time.
Okay. Aster.
All right. Aster's gonna get up, sort of dust himself off a little. Wince.
And seeing that Min's engaged with the one in front.
Rosalem, you can keep digging if you want. I think we can take it. Not that you could squeeze past very well. Anyways,
And Aster will shoot a little star bolt at the creature and hit it with a Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Or
The,
attempt
the
to.
one right in front of Min or the one further back?
I mean, it would be a little metagamey to, well, not metagame, but I'm gonna shoot at the one in front of Min. Aster hasn't really seen that it's trying to actively evade attacks. It has to make a Wisdom save or take 5 points of necrotic damage, and I have an 11 to hit it, which does not hit us.
The wisdom save is going to fail, though.
Well, it takes 5 points of necrotic damage as Aster, wincing points, but in his effort not to strike Min, sends the bolt of starlight scattering harmlessly across the cavern wall.
Again, you see some of the flesh start to peel off the creature, some of the scales on the back start to fade a little, turn to a bit of a blacken, but the creature still does stand, small as it may be. All right, rest of them.
Yes.
What
So,
are you doing?
how much of our friend Singorn has been revealed?
Right now, nothing's been revealed. There's just some cracks in the stone where you can start to hear him, but it appears there's still 2 heavy boulders, likely a solid 600 pounds or so.
Enough that I can't
Still
move
nestled
it,
on
is what
top.
you're saying.
Not move, but if you continue digging, you would likely be able to help level and help get to a spot where you could be pulled out.
Are the boulders on top of them?
Yes.
Do we have pickaxes or just shovels?
You have pickaxes and shovels.
I have one, unfortunately. I don't know where the second is. I think it's in your hands.
Okay, so I'm going to grab a pickaxe and I'm going to swing at the biggest boulder and attempt to break it in half.
Make an athletics roll for me, please. You are a barbarian. Are you going to do anything else with it?
Well, then I want to move the... What do you mean? What is that? I don't... You're hinting at something else I should do. Yeah, no, I'm...
If you rage, you have advantage on strike checks. I think it's maybe.
Okay, well, I will rage first. I think that's what he's saying.
The only downside is that you will be done raging on your turn unless your next turn,
Yeah.
unless you take any damage.
Oh, he's attacking the stone.
I'm going to rage anyways. So, and then I'm going to roll an
Stone
athletics
doesn't
check.
fight back.
Oh,
All right, roll an advantage, please.
In athletics, you said?
Yes.
24.
Is that a nat 20 or is that...
That's a 19 plus 5.
All right. Still, with that, as you bring your axe straight down, you are going to club and crumple off a large piece. And as the dust settles, you are going to see the shape and the face of Singorn beneath you, his helm looking up at you, groggy eyes.
Oh, like yours, them. Get out of this stone.
Can I reach his shoulders at all and pull him out?
That will be a second action
Okay.
to try to
Sorry.
pull. No. Fair question, but he's still fairly trapped in there. You would be able to feel you could grab him and start to pull him out, but that would be an action at this point to do that unless you have an extra action.
No, that's what I would like to do. If I can do that.
You don't have an extra action.
Oh, sorry, I don't. Never mind. Anyways,
sorry, that's
my turn's over.
Okay. And that will take us back to Flex. Flex, as you can see from the other side, it is cracked and the front side of Singorn has been revealed, but his backside is still slightly pinned, his legs trapped underneath.
Oh. I guess I keep trying to dig out his legs.
Okay. And make another athletics roll for me, please.
You got it. That's 13.
All right. You continue to chip away. At this point, you're mostly free, Singorn. You should be able to crawl out under difficult terrain, but be able to stand up towards the side with Reslam, with Reslam Master and Mick.
Thank you very much, comrades. Morden's testing me.
All right. And the small creature in front of you, Min, is going to turn to attack you, lunging to bite you. But it is going to miss. Snapping its jaws towards you, even in the tight corridors. You are too fast for this creature. That tasted delicious.
Oh. No.
No! God, please, no!
The other creature is not going to do anything, and it is your turn, Min.
Fuck, why are these things so dodgy? Do I have disadvantage again or no?
Against the one in front of you, no. It is try to strike you.
Okay, so 19 plus 6.
That is going to hit.
I just want to make sure I get my damage dice right. Sorry, it's just a d6. Oh, 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. We'll add the 2 to it this time, so 12 damage. Psychic. Like 10 psychic, 2 cold.
All right, sorry. How do you want to kill this creature with your psychic daggers?
Well, I just one dagger, so I'll just stab it. As it falls, I'll step on its corpse and throw my other dagger. Throw another dagger at the other one.
All right. Its body. That will be disadvantaged.
Okay. 13 plus 6.
That will hit.
Okay, 19. Sorry. For 5 damage. 5 psychic damage on that one.
All right. Oh, sorry, nope.
Actually, what am I doing? I'm still worried about this dude. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Sorry. That's the end of my turn.
All right. And Singorn. It'll take you 10 feet of movement to pull yourself up, and then half of your remaining movement to stand up.
Okay. So I'm just basically gonna go crawl in front of me and get like in front.
Yes, as you start. Yeah, you crawl, pulling yourself up right at Reslim's feet, looking up at the bugbear. You see Singorn covered in dust and rock. A few pebbles fall out of his helm.
The timing of this trial is really unfortunate, but I appreciate your aid of the both of you. What's going on? Why is everyone tense?
You had us worried for a moment there, little one. It's good to see you back on your feet. We've got 2 more ahead.
Alright, let me get ready for Rumble. Let's go.
And that's it. My turn. Can I get move? Action-wise, I'll just do the dodge action in case of whatever.
Sure.
And because I'm essentially ready for whatever may attack, and that's it. No bonus.
All right. A small pebble is going to fall from the ceiling towards you, but you are going to be able to definitely dodge it.
I wish I had a tink sound right now, just like we should have just hit him in the helmet. Like,
yeah, a small rock, just like about yay big falls, and you just, as it's about to hit your helm, you just grab it, Singorn, and just look at it in disgust.
But, well, not too much. It is the trial of the god of Earth, so he is still like, okay, respect.
All right, Aster.
With this one creature being slain and with Singorn freed, I mean, Aster's just gonna... Everyone's alright. Alright. Let's get this one done and try and make sure there's no other big ones coming. And he's going to, with a... there we go. That's a better roll. With a total of... Where's my spell attack? With a total of 21... shoot a starlight bolt at the creature for 11 points of damage.
All right, Aster, how would you like to kill it?
Well, I was gonna say if that doesn't kill it, he follows up with a Toll the Dead for 1 point of damage.
Okay, now how do you want to kill it?
But yes, as Aster sort of shoots the starlight bolt as it's moving through the air, he invokes the sign of the grave to try and kill the creature, and it's impossible to tell which finishes it off in the moment.
In a flash of brilliant white light and decaying flesh, the second creature falls to the ground.
Very nice.
Taking a look back at Thingorn, is he halfway dead? Do I see like
There's a bit of blood trickling from
broken
between
leg?
his armor.
Pardon?
Blood is trickling between like the joints of his armor, but he's holding up.
Does it sound like anything else is approaching?
Right now, things remain quiet. Singorn, the one thing now, the tower shield that was upon your back has been dented upon beyond repair. I shouldn't say beyond repair, but in its current state, the amount of dented rock as it essentially has been crushed and caved in, it certainly did take the brunt of the blow for you.
Oh yeah.
But in its current state, it would do you no help again.
I have to rework this. Saved my life. Alright.
He's gonna crack his back.
Where to next?
Did those creatures set that trap for you, for us, Singorn, or is it just bad luck?
I don't believe it was their intent. I believe it was just a trial of Moradin for me.
So I have a potion of healing in my bag. I'm going to take it out.
Here.
How you doing? Oh, I can save that. I'll mend them.
No.
Do you have a potion of healing in your bag?
Well, no, but I.
No. I'm asking.
Singorn, do you have any of these in your pack?
I believe so. But spare me the potion, good friend.
Okay. Just don't forget, I have it if you need it.
Do you have any lingering berries? I will eat one of those. Haven't had breakfast.
Aster has exactly one remaining. I have listed from last session, but Aster will take out his crystal star map and conjure a few more, and then sort of gather them off the ground, so that you can have some if you want. I just have to mark off my spells. Where are my spells? There.
No, do not. Okay.
What? Oh, you see blood? You're certainly not doing all that hot.
I shall be fine. But I appreciate the berry nonetheless.
Well, I'll pass you a few more. Don't worry. Everybody else, how are you all doing? Aster pops a gumdrop in his mouth.
I'm fine.
I'm doing just fine.
Min, I saw you charge forward. Did it manage to land a hit?
So for you, Flex, you are able to get over the rocks to greet the party, but you would essentially have to climb over them, kind of duck down a little bit, as there's only about 4 feet between where the top of these boulders are and the roof of the cavern. But you would be able to squeeze through and get onto the other side with the party.
Okay.
Just to move you all over, just for a second. So currently, here is where the rocks had fallen, which you managed to break through a fair amount. The rock slide did also seal this cavern entrance here, which, if you spent maybe a half hour or so, you reckon, you might be able to dig out that entrance there. But Aster, with your acute perception, you did notice that room there appeared to be a dead end. More blue crystals there, although the back wall of the cavern, that this small dead end here, did appear to glint a brilliant silver color, not the same as silver ore, but a different metal within the back wall of that cavern did catch your eye right before cavern collapsed.
Aster will kind of hem and haw for a moment in his head, but will sort of, in like not like a whisper to hide from the others, but like we're in dangerous place, he's going to kind of stage whisper to Singorn.
Singorn, I think behind us there might be some precious metals. If you're looking to lift some before we make our way through, perhaps you'll be able to make use of it.
We would appreciate it, indeed. But I'm thinking that's not as much as I would love to. I am itching for it. I don't believe it's a priority right now. On the way back, I would definitely keep an eye out on this. But oh my lord, yeah, do I just,
This is a weird side of Singorn you don't really see.
All right. Lex, if you'd like to carry us on forward, though, given that things might be a little unsteady, perhaps we spread out just a little.
I think we should all just clump into a ball.
Just hug each other. Walk forward and hug each other.
Stronger together, right?
It's a tactical,
Exactly, like a fist, you know, instead of fingers.
a tactical struggle puddle. That's what we will call it.
Yeah, spreading up seems like a good idea. Off we go.
Congratulations, you have just discovered the new name of my band, Reslam.
Tactical struggle puddle or struggle cuddle?
Tactical struggle puddle.
Struggle cuddle. I didn't mean puddle. Tactical struggle puddle. Struggle cuddle. Oh my gosh. I can't use words. Sorry. Let's continue.
All right, as you move forward, to your left, Reslam,
Mm-hmm.
Aster, Flex. I don't know why I'm doing this tonight. Flex.
Flex.
You do see another small cavern from where the two creatures. Sorry, not where the two creatures come. Another cavern branching off. Right here. In the back of the cavern, where the two creatures you had just slain are, you do to see a collection of other smaller boxes and packages, crates that appeared to be quite damaged.
I want to go check the rubble. I want to check and like open up any boxes and see if I can find anything real quick before we move on. And I want to be at the back of the group anyways as we go through. So
Okay.
I'm going to cat-likely jump across over top of our teammates using Aster's shoulders to kind of launch me.
If you guys aren't in combat, you guys can kind of squish past each other. You can do whatever you want.
It's so much cooler if I do it that way. So I jump. And then I'm going to go back here and I just want to search through these boxes to see if there's anything that could be of use.
All right, can you make a quick investigation roll for me?
11.
11. As you search through, you find what essentially appears to be a series of different rocks is really the best word for it. It looks like just a bunch of pieces of earth just stacked up in these crates as you start to dig through. Most of them have been smashed with it just poured out. But the ones that still remain, you dig through and they're all about, chunks of rock about the size of your head. And you pick up one and you toss it aside and you pick up another and they all essentially look like rocks.
Okay, I want to pick one up and I want to smash it against the wall and see if it breaks.
Okay. Make a strength throw for me, please. An athletics throw. Roll, not throw.
Oh, 21.
All right. As you pick it up and throw it against the cavern wall, it hits and it shatters and breaks apart into a series of different clumps of earth.
So it's just dirt. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
I think these guys were crazy because they're just boxing up dirt from down here.
I'm gonna just slowly walk towards my teammates, somewhat defeated by not finding any riches within the cave.
Oh.
Okay.
You gonna hang out back here with us now, Reslam, or are you gonna go back up with Flex?
No, I'm gonna watch our behinds.
You know, me and Aster were doing a good job of that too. We don't. If you want to stay up there with Flex, it's perfectly fine.
Well, you only fought one your size. We'll see what happens in the future.
He's not wrong.
I mean, I don't think that thing could fit through this tunnel, but okay.
There's many tunnels to travel. Plus, they dig, so I doubt they care the size of the tunnel they're going through.
All right. And as you continue, Flex, the mining cart trail ends with a couple more mining carts still sitting at the base here, ready to be launched.
Like here?
Well, yeah. Like, same, just an end where they could continue to be launched and pushed forward, same as at the entrance.
And what's this?
In front of you, you see a blocked passage. It looks like another cave-in, and one fairly recent. Looking at it, you're not sure if it maybe happened at the same time as the one that just occurred, or shortly before. But the entire way appears blocked here. The roof here stands about 12 feet tall. The passage is only about 5 feet wide. But large, thick stones cover the entire entrance here. And as you try to take a closer look and peer through, you cannot see anything on the other side. There are no holes, no passages, nothing through the wall here. It's just a full, thick cave-in.
Gotcha. Well, then I'm gonna ignore the cave-in and look in this room.
In here, you find a bit of a mess hall. There is some blood splattered here too. Not as much as chunks as earlier, where it looked like someone was literally squashed, but it looks like there was certainly an attack here. You do see small burrows in both the roof and the walls here.
Okay.
But it looks like there was an attack and bleeding men made their way out from here. There's still some food left on the tables. There is you do smell some rotting pork here, as it's been here for probably a couple weeks now.
Gross.
And some half-drunken cups of ale. So it looks like whatever attack happened here caught them by surprise, and they fled quickly.
All right, good to know. I'm gonna ignore that, tell everybody what's up.
Do we want to try and cure that?
Could this be when they stopped? Maybe this is the last bits.
Those down, you mean? We're near the end of the tunnel of what has been made from where they were treated. Will we move on ahead then?
Well, we could try and clear that caved-in path. Perhaps they've collapsed it on purpose, these critters, to hide their nest. I'm not sure.
Aye, good point. We have been granted tools for this mission. Might as well utilize them.
And he's going to take out a pickaxe.
Shall we clear it?
All right. As you go to, I'm not going to have you make some rolls here. As you start to clear at it, you spend about 15 minutes or so chipping away at these rocks, and really don't seem to make much headway at all in splitting these apart or breaking these through, or really making any headway within a 15-minute span. Perhaps if you spent a few hours on it, you could start to break through.
How heavy are they?
These are thick. I mean, each one is probably close to a ton, maybe more.
I want to explore this little cave that we kind of bypassed, the one that is immediately to my right. I want to go in here, and I just want to kind of investigate, see if there's anything that's in this room, anything that we could use. Specifically looking to see if any of these walls are slightly thin. If something is dug close to one of the walls and then turned around while we were there.
Sure, make an investigation roll for me.
Come on, better than last time. 15.
Looking around, a couple things catch your eye fast. Again, you do see some blood spots here, and you do see some spots that look like small burrows. Again, looks like whoever was mining here, as there are a couple pickaxes on the ground, were again caught by surprise. In front of you, this wall here is another wall with a number of iron deposits upon it. A bit of an iron vein deep within about 3 feet within the cavern wall here that they were clearly mining before the attack.
I need that. Oh my.
I'm going to pull up my, and that's all I noticed, eh?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to pick up one of the pickaxes that is on the ground. And I'm just going to go to town a little bit on the wall in front of me. See what happens. See if I can get any iron for my friend Singorn.
All right.
And I'm gonna signal to Min,
come down. I found something that may be of use. Grab a pickaxe.
What'd you find?
It looks like iron. I think our friend could use it.
I mean, the dwarves were mining down here. I'm sure we'd find something like that, but why do we need... I feel like it's stealing. This is their mine. We just came to clear it of monsters.
Well, you never know where it may lead.
I mean, I was in the room beside it. I don't think I could lead far.
I'm just gonna like drop the pickaxe.
Before
But
we
here,
leave,
come see.
Before we leave, we stop here for our friend. He's been through enough. I understand your argument. Let's continue.
I'm just gonna grab her by the shoulder and I'm just gonna like push by to move forward.
Okay. I'll do a quick glance at the room to see if he missed anything. But
you can also make an investigation roll for me.
Okay. 19 plus what, 3? I don't know. 1 second. 3. Yeah, 19 plus 3, 22.
All right. The only other thing with the 22 that you would get is there certainly wasn't any way for one of the large creatures to have made their way through these caverns here. There are no signs. There's no way that they could have burrowed or unturned the ground in any way that would have them break through anywhere around here.
Okay.
But after spending about 10-15 minutes or so, as Singorn tries to hack at the wall on the south there, you do manage to pull yourself a couple nice ingots of iron ore.
What are you talking about?
For Ruslam, he was...
I was hacking at the wall.
No, you gave up on it.
Yeah. After I'd already called you.
Yeah.
So maybe I was there for 2 minutes. I don't know. Did I pull nothing? I probably pulled nothing.
Yeah. Well, if you're there for about 15 minutes regardless, as Singorn is trying to dig at the cavern wall cave-in on the opposite side. So.
Did you say 2?
With no... 2. You have two small ingots of iron ore.
So, what's the plan, Aster?
Well, why are you asking me? You're the brawny folk. I'm here to enable.
Singorn, you're the dwarf here. Do you think we can make it through that cave-in?
Which one? The one I'm digging or the one over there?
There's more than one cave-in? Now I'm confused.
Oh, that's not a cave-in.
Well,
Sorry.
Well, there's the cave-in here. Sorry.
There's one here.
And then there's also the one on the north, towards
That's
the
what
dead
I
end.
thought. Yeah, that one. That's the one I was talking about.
Oh, I thought that was just a wall. Sorry. Thought that was just you manipulating the map. My bad.
Well, I've been working at this one. Unless somebody wants to take over, I could look at another one on the other side.
I can take over this for a little while.
And
Thank you,
and I'll just walk up and just start attempting to smash rocks.
I'll be right back. I'll call you if anything changes.
All right, he's gonna head towards the other one over here,
Okay.
All right. Get your back into it.
and he's gonna start pickaxing the wall here. That was blocked. He's unless you want me to roll. I think his iron. What is it? No, it's stone shape. But no, he wouldn't know that. I don't know. Dwarf sense.
No cunning.
It's certainly just stone pieces here. There doesn't appear to be any iron, any within the wall. This blockage here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
Good idea for him.
get resources. It's like I'm trying to remove whatever is blocking what seems to be a path. Which was my first attempt on this one here. And I know
Are you sure it's a good idea for him to be hitting so hard right where the roof collapsed on him?
I've got no idea. I'm not a miner.
I guess he's a dwarf. We should trust him, huh?
I agree.
And he is digging a hole.
In the wall.
I mean,
After
I'll start taking a short rest, depending how long we're going to be here.
Well, after about 15 minutes, another 15, 20 minutes, you do manage to break through and crumple enough stone off that you can actually crawl in and reveal through the hole in this cavern.
Ah, there we are. Job's done. Oh,
I'm getting everything done, Tommy.
is that a hole? Or another cavern?
Nope. Sorry, that's just ignore that. That's just it. It's blood, but it is not blood.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I have a hard time identifying like if it's going upwards and down.
That's just, it's just dirt.
It's just some dirt on the ground.
Just dirt.
Oh.
Just red
Oh, I
clay
see.
dirt.
Yeah.
Inside, you find a small cavern, more of the blue crystals on the wall, but the back wall, something catches your eye. A glint of metal deep within the wall. As you approach it and examine it, Singorn, it appears
I'm so sorry.
to be...
Before I would say, I would relay that to the others to be relayed that there's something interesting in here that they should come, and then I'll go forward.
Keep an eye out at the entry to the cave. Crouching on some of the rubble. You know what? Aster's not going to do that. Aster's going to stay over here where things seemed a little sturdier.
Yep.
For him, his 25 hit points. Yep.
Sure. But...
Sorry to interrupt.
No. Looking and examining it, it appears to be raw steel.
Ooh.
Mineable steel, which you know is unheard of in Ordrin. To find, steel is fashioned and, from iron and oxidized and this is steel appearing naturally within these caves.
This is incredible. What is this? How is this possible? Oh,
What's impossible?
It should be mine. There's some steel over here. Natural steel. Which, in of itself, is unnatural. This is interesting.
So did someone just stick it in the rock?
I don't know, but please humor me for a moment.
And I'm going to start trying to dig out the living steel or whatever it is. Not living steel, but like real steel.
Your iron pickaxes, you're able to kind of work around, but what you were able to pull out is essentially a clump of smooth steel.
My goodness. Writing that down. Clump of smooth steel.
It appears like the rock around has essentially eroded the outside of it, but it feels as hard and strong as the own armor that you're wearing.
Fascinating. Alright, I definitely am taking this though. Damn it, I got sidetracked.
Is there... There's no other pathway in here, is it? Is there?
No. No.
Okay.
Sorry, this is a dead end, fellas.
And you're gonna walk back out.
I found some interesting materials, but nothing more. No extra path. I suppose maybe that's the way we have to follow.
Well, I'll just keep watch while you guys dig at the other side, I guess.
Yep, I'm just gonna... What? Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. Okay. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, sorry, man.
How's it going down there, Reslan?
Oh.
It's going. I'm getting a little tired. But
Yeah. Now about half an hour has passed, and still it does not feel like you've really made much headway at all here. Your pickaxe is starting to grow a little dull at this point.
And I'm just gonna kind of put the pickaxe down, and I'm gonna walk into this room here and take a seat at this table, just for a bit of a rest.
Okay.
oh, the arms are getting a little tired.
Astra will walk on by and pull out his notebook, and sort of smooth down his dust stained clothes.
Hello there, sir. What can I get for you today?
What have you got on tap, my friend?
Well, I've got a water skin.
That sounds good to me.
Astra will pass him his water skin.
I just take a big drink, and I gargle a little bit, like, and then eventually swallow.
Oh, it's quite refreshing.
And for the memes, I'm gonna grab a gold coin, and I'm just gonna like, ding. I'm gonna flick it at him.
Astra ducks out of the way. Oh, does he? Yeah, Astra ducks out of the way. It pings against the wall.
Sitting down here as well, Singorn, you do notice just on the ground, you do pick up 5 silver pieces as well. That now sitting at the table, you notice have just kind of, spread out, whether dropped from pockets or the like, likely upon fleeing, but you pocket or you find another 5, 6 silver pieces.
Oh, okay. Finders keepers.
Taking a look to the east here, where the minecart track ends. What else is notable about this little area?
Nothing. Yeah. After the cart, you're staring at a sheer cavern wall here. Doesn't look to be a cave-in or anything, just appears to be for all intents and purposes, a straight dead end.
Oh. Alright.
And is there anything in this room that I'm sitting in right now? Like any things on the wall, any soft spots? Like on a baby's head?
A few sconces for torches on the wall. The casks appear to be dripping there appears to be some drops of golden ale from the kegs here.
So not the purple stuff that was from before?
No.
Astra, did we ever figure out what that purple stuff was back behind us?
I would just assume it's ale, but I can take a sniff of both and let you know.
No.
The purple one. I recognize the golden one.
Wait, no, what? The stuff smeared on the casks,
There was purple, right? You said? John, on the back ones?
Yes,
Did
in
we ever
the,
investigate it at all, or did we just kind of walk past it?
You just kind of glanced at it, but no. The purple liquid, the purple from the kegs, was from this what appeared to be somewhat of a brewery alchemy station here with the thick stone walls.
And you said there's nothing in this room that I'm in right now. I'm gonna like yank on the sconces to see if any door opens.
Nothing happens.
Check under the table.
Yeah, you know, Singwan, I don't think this is an old church.
Checking under the table, you do find a small passageway, and you get very excited for a moment. But upon opening it, it appears to be nothing more than a bit of a food storage, some jars and cans of beets and beans, and some salted pork and the like stored below.
So it's all rotten.
The salted pork is still fine.
All right, let's maybe start looking through some of these other rooms, see if there's any large tunnels we missed, and if that doesn't work, perhaps we just have to draw these creatures to us.
Well, I think we got to keep digging through this tunnel, don't we? Obviously, it was open before.
That's an option too.
Well, man,
I'm gonna grab a pickaxe and I'm gonna just kind of like put it on her chest, like.
I think you drew the next straw, then.
Well, the strongest person here hasn't even taken his turn yet.
Who, me?
I already went.
Your brother, Flex. Like massive.
Is Flex here with us?
Yeah.
Do you want to show us how it's done, or should I take a turn chipping away at this rock?
I can give it a shot, but if the dwarf and Reslam haven't been able to break through, I don't necessarily think I can, but
No, they're broken through. It's just a slow affair. Right? DM?
Yeah, I mean, you know, for all intents and purposes, it's rock. You have pickaxes. They slowly have been chipping away at it. You don't know. It could be at least a few hours of digging there, but you know, like anything, you know, it's rock. You have axes. At some point, you will break through stone.
Just gotta be patient, guys. It's gonna take some time.
Then diggy hole.
Well, while you're doing that, perhaps one of us stick with you.
21.
And the rest of us. Ooh.
Okay. So you continue to dig, and this over the next hour, if you continue to dig, you will continue digging. What are the rest of you doing over this hour?
I'm gonna walk over to the purple stuff.
I'm gonna stay watching guard and take a short rest if possible.
I would like to, if I have an hour and I could do something, I would like to identify the silver hammer from our findings.
Okay.
It's really cool. Just let me fucking dig for an hour straight, you bastards.
If Reslam is not doing much,
Astrid would say, well, I don't suppose you could come with me and help me just make sure there's no obvious burrows that we missed that any of these creatures could have used to come up or down. Some of the larger ones must have left something behind that we can follow to find their nest.
I like that idea. Just let me search this room for just a quick moment.
And Reslam walks in, recognizes, I think there's like some paper and some things blocking something, maybe. He's just gonna look inside these boxes and things like that.
Yeah, so inside on the south-facing wall, you see a number of bottles that appear to be filled with this purplish liquid inside of them. Appear to be some type of wine or mead or something. Doesn't smell the best, but the kegs also appear to be dripping the same liquid. Not a lot, but you just notice a little bit of a purple stain at the base.
Okay.
Can I take back what I said? Instead of identifying the hammer, I'm going to spend my artisan skill to essentially fix the swords so that he could go back stealth mode
Sure.
or rust them.
Okay.
Draw them
Yeah.
straight.
Unbend the swords.
Exactly. Thank you. That's what I do for the hour instead to help.
Okay.
Seriously,
back?
I'm digging for an hour straight by myself. Y'all are fucking assholes.
There's only room for one person to dig.
Not,
I mean, I'd
not,
help, but I don't think I'm gonna get any.
not necessarily. We're all spending a few minutes searching around and stuff here.
Yeah.
So nothing else in this room.
You see these casks, a bit of the stain beneath them, a number of these bottles, and this alchemical table, a bunch of flasks of, varying levels of liquid in them on the table.
Is there anything special about these? Are they labeled?
None of them appear to be labeled, but as you take a closer look towards them, you do start to notice they all are all corked.
And roughly how big would you say they're? Like how much liquid in each cask or flask?
The flasks are about the largest of them being a couple liters. Each of them would be about at least half full, so about a liter in some of the larger ones. And they all appear to be just differing, clearish liquids. But as you start to swirl them a little bit, it doesn't appear to be water within them, as the liquid itself appears to move a little more viscously.
I'm gonna pop the lid off of one of them, and I want to take a piece of a rock and drop the rock in and see if anything happens.
As you open it up, the first thing is you get a sharp smell in your sinuses. Almost an alcohol smell, but sharp, that just burns your sinuses immediately. It doesn't smell like any alcohol you've ever drank or tasted before, but just a sharp smell fills your nostrils. You take a small little pebble, drop it in, and the pebble sinks to the bottom.
Aster, have you seen anything like this before? Or smelt anything like this before? Besides Flex's butt?
I don't believe so. I have very little training in the alchemical arts, so I don't know exactly what it could be.
Okay, Ruslan being a big dumb thing, he's gonna pop open the lids. How many containers did you say there was?
On this table, you would see 7 different vials.
Any specific color or order? Do I notice anything distinct about them at all?
Taking a closer look, you do see, swept to the side of the table, a small ingredient list, or a small piece of paper. And essentially, it appears to be a list of a variety of strong, potent alcohols for mining purposes. Do not bring near fire.
What do you think there, Aster? Do you think we could create a potent alcohol and see if that will help us get through our stuck wall?
Sure, at the risk of bringing the whole thing down on us, I suppose. I'm still not convinced there's no larger tunnels from these creatures elsewhere that we could find that perhaps involve a little less imminent danger to life and limb.
I agree.
So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the bottles. I'm going to cap the one that I had opened, and I'm going to pull the ingredients list off the wall, and I'm going to hand the ingredients list to Aster.
I think it's best you hold on to this, and I will hold on to the explosive jars.
You do, and sorry, this is one I should have. On this table as well, there is 1 bottle of the purple liquid, just sitting beside.
In a glass cask is
In a bottle, the same as you would like cork a bottle of mead. There is a bottle of the purple liquid.
These lanterns, are they lit on the wall?
There are no lanterns lit on this. I know it shows lanterns, but there's no lanterns.
Aster, do you want to run a quick experiment with me? Can we make a fire?
I can indeed, if you like me to.
Please.
I don't question. Aster will cast create bonfire like 5 feet down the hallway to the north, I guess, somewhere that's.
Can we do it in the room?
Can we do it?
You want it in this room?
I want it in this room because I want to be on the other side of the door.
All right. Oh, that's the wrong color. I'm assuming you're stepping out. I'm drawing a little. There's now a 5-foot bonfire here.
Okay, shoot. Yeah, well, I think I made a huge mistake by asking it to be in the room.
I mean, if you want to light something smaller, I can light a bonfire and then we can torch something and then use that as fire.
I need like a match. I want the world's smallest amount of fire.
All right, Aster will take a piece of wood, cast create bonfire, light the piece of wood, pass the smoldering piece of wood, Ruslam.
And I'm gonna take the bottle of the purple liquid, and I'm just gonna pour like a little tiny drop, like honestly, like a half of a cc, the smallest amount that I can do.
So you essentially want to drop a sip onto this.
No,
flame.
not a sip. Like it's gonna be run through a test tube in a whatever the thing is that's a centrifuge. Very small amount.
As you drip the liquid on, immediately the flame just shoots up in the air. A solid. You have to kind of pull back as your eyebrows avoid getting singed. Again. Actually, at this point, you still don't have eyebrows.
I was gonna say I don't.
I am a hairless cat still.
Okay, so we've learned something.
And as I put the cork back on this, and we say,
I'm not going to drop this near anything that may be burning or hot, but we'll save this for later.
I should hope so.
Then I'm gonna let Aster kind of lead the way to search.
If you wanted to show it to Min, perhaps, she might be able to come up with something else as a plan for it.
But Aster just kind of wants to, as you do when you're like following a maze, just like kind of put a hand on the left wall and start sort of circling around everything to make sure there's no major burrows or anything that we missed.
Sure.
Because like we did very little investigation in this room here, and we didn't really do too much searching aside from the wall in this room here.
I mean, also there's a gigantic mine in the first room, is there not?
Well, there's that giant pit.
Yeah, but it's a mine shaft. Like there's an elevator with a crane, isn't there?
I thought there was just a bridge over. Oh, okay. I mean, that might be relevant as well.
Can we drop some of the purple stuff down there? Just a barrel.
Please. It's totally up to you. I don't think there's a barrel of that. I think there's a barrel of the smaller stuff.
No, there's a barrel of the purple premixed.
There are crates of, there's probably now looking about 20 bottles of the purple liquid and 3 large casks of the purple liquid.
So I'm gonna discard like all of the other flasks. I'm just taking the purple one at this point. But I'm done monopolizing time. Somebody else talk, please.
Yeah, I mean, aside from that, Aster just wants to kind of give the place a once over, mostly for tunnels. But I mean, if we're searching for it, kind of whatever's interesting.
You're talking just like a once over of like the entire, like everything that you visited so far?
Yeah, just like because these creatures are large, I don't know if they leave tunnels necessarily behind them, but yeah.
So looking around, the only large tunnels you notice would be the one that was in this room where you were attacked by the one large one.
Yeah.
Nothing else in this room really strikes you too much from. But as you do circle back to the large mine shaft and the crane hovering below, you do see a pulley system attached to the crane that appears to lower ropes down deep into the mine shaft, disappearing into the darkness.
Well, Baracus is done digging.
Who?
Lex? Yeah, if he's...
Lex.
Again, I get that's only one at a time, but I'm not doing this for a fucking hour straight.
So at this point, we'll see about 10 minutes has passed at this point.
Okay, 10 minutes, no major leeway. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Somebody's never worked a hard day in their life, and I'll pick up the pickaxe and start trying to do it. 10 minutes of manual labor. I can't do this no more.
Athletics roll for me while the rest of them are searching around.
Cool.
I'm gonna grab a.
I mean, it's not good. It's a 5 plus 0. Solid 5. But what I expected.
Your local bugbear would like to grab a drink and a snack. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. You good, man?
Okay.
And then, sorry, from the rooms to the east, there were no tunnels?
No.
And this large tunnel that the big creature left behind, is it traversable?
Overall, it doesn't appear to be. As you kind of jump and look around into it, it looks like it's almost collapsed upon itself as you get like a couple feet down. That this creature essentially, anywhere it digs, it appears it has essentially collapsed behind itself and moved.
Well, it seems that unless we want to try and ring the dinner bell and bait these creatures up to us, we might have to go down the mine shaft and see where they're coming from. But I would much rather not do that, because that little bit of mechanism looks more liable to kill us than anything.
That sounds like a good idea, but
Ringing the dinner bell or going down the murder shaft?
Ringing the dinner bell, but I fear that they might not even join us if we do so. By the ways that the smaller ones have fled.
I mean, at the very least, we can try. You know.
True. Maybe finish unbending these swords here, and maybe we should have a look at that mechanism and see if we can fix that up before we head down.
How long till I maybe have fixed his swords, or maybe not?
How long do you need for artisans?
It's just an hour.
At this point, you need another 50 minutes if you want to take a short rest.
I'm not trying to take a short rest, though.
Well, not short rest, but like you've only about 10 minutes has passed since you would have attempted to start.
Well, shit. Gonna have to putting on pause then. Alrighty. So I'm going to pocket away those 2 swords that he's still working on to get them fixed, and he's going to instead, since everyone is moving about.
Come on, man. Let's go see what the other end has for us.
And he's going to head towards the other guys and essentially have a look, see what does the gears and gizmo look like. Is there anything I could do to fix that?
So we gather around the death shaft.
Looking at it,
is there climbing gear around it for people who do this stuff or whatever?
Doesn't appear to be any climbing gear around here. Looking at the gears, the crane itself, it looks to be completely intact. You see essentially 2 different levers, one pulled either way. You see one labeled up and the other labeled down.
Who the hell brought me over there? I'm digging a hole.
I'll ask you to come along because you're going to be alone.
Okay, you guys are leaving?
Yeah.
As you go to grab and alternate the levels, Singor, you see the pulley system come to life.
Okay.
And upon you locking them in place. It moves of its own accord as the gears start to turn, and the ropes slowly pull up.
Mm-hmm.
And after about 5 minutes, you see at the base of the ropes nothing except for a small broken piece of a wooden platform. Something that likely used to be much larger, but looks as if something heavy fell upon it, breaking it apart.
Mm.
Leaving essentially these 4 strings that would have been tied to all ends of this platform, just a couple of them holding onto a small piece of wood about 2 feet long, and the other ropes just dangling.
I mean, we could tie ourselves to it.
Well, I'm not heading down there. That seems like a sure way to die.
Well, with no rush as well. We should maybe take our time and consider our next point of action.
I mean, you could lower me down. Like we did last time.
We will consider your options over a 5-minute break, guys.
Yeah, let's send her down the hole. I like this.
That's
And if they die, they die.
I don't like.
What do we like? I'm back.
I mean,
What
We
I
have
like
to
the
look
idea
around.
of putting Min down the hole.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
wait, guys, no.
But here's the thing, though. She'd also be the fastest for us to pull her back up.
Exactly. Oh, you don't even know. It'd be so
Mm.
fast.
It's so fast. She'd also, the one person that if anybody were to die, nobody would miss.
Hey, no.
Yeah. I can see in the dark. I can dodge.
Good psychic
things.
link as well.
I have a
is one of
psychic
us.
link. Like, it makes sense that I go down. Well, we can take 5-minute shifts chipping away at some rock.
We can, yeah, for sure.
I mean, you could make a psychic link with anybody. It
Or
doesn't really matter that
we
it's
can
your-
we can
that it's
blow
your
up
link.
the rock with a whole bunch of those purple things.
What purple things? Blow what?
Bullets?
Oh,
I
did
used
we
to
not?
give
Did
the
we not
bullets.
share with Min the explosive purple juice we found?
I was
Oh.
digging a hole. So
I'm not aware of that explosive as well. Well,
you share with us?
Aster and I ran a little experiment. We thought the purple juice was a drink to have some fun, but in reality, the purple juice is a liquid to have a lot of fun. But don't drink it. You apply a small amount of fire, and it blows up. I think. It acted like an accelerant.
Oh, what?
Is that safe?
I-
Assuming I would know that word.
collapsed on its ones.
Of what?
It made
does that
fire
mean?
big real fast.
I
Now
mean,
that terms I can understand.
didn't we have a cave in once already? Wouldn't a big explosion?
That was
No explosion. The wall just decided to fall.
Exactly.
Oh.
Now imagine if there was an explosion.
That is somewhat true. I'll check out the rock first and see if it will fall. Investigate it, as one would say.
All right, if you're willing to okay the wall and we're going to try the explosion, I would much rather that than follow this down. I could, of course, send a little bird down or the like or a bat or something, but
Oh,
well,
would you mind scouting down there first?
Well, I mean, I could, but if we don't take some time to rest, I will be a little less useful than normally in a conflict between life and death. But I still have most of my usual capabilities, so don't worry about it. And that's a lot of stuff to say. Yes, if you would like, I can send a bat down the hole.
Can we
Guys,
still
we
not
could
see the
try
bottom?
explosion first, though.
Can we not see the bottom still?
No, we've only heard of it. Never seen
So-
it, I believe.
This. Okay.
Well, how much rope came up?
We have a lot of rope, I think.
No, we just pulled up the thing from possibly the bottom, right?
Right. If something destroyed it, from what I
Yeah.
understood.
But how long did that take? Are we talking like 100 feet of rope, 500 feet?
You're talking about 800 feet of rope.
Damn.
Something destroyed it. What could have possibly destroyed this?
Something large that looks like it crushed it.
Oh,
Okay.
what an odd thing to have happened.
I
It's
have
really weird. It's almost like, well, I bet you it was crushed by a rock.
Could we
Falling
make
on it.
could we make a Molotov and just drop it down the pit and see what happens? We got a glass flask with a small amount of the liquid.
How
Could
do
we
you
just
want to blow
shove
shit
a
up?
No, just hear me out. We shove a piece of cloth into the top of the flask.
Sure.
We light it on fire and throw it down in the pit
Sure. To what purpose, sorry?
so we can see the bottom.
Oh, Aster will cast light on a rock and toss it down.
I like this idea, though.
that was way less fun.
Medieval Molotov. Let's go.
Your light, cast upon, falls to the bottom. And at the bottom, it's essentially just a very small glint of light at the bottom.
Yeah, that means 800 feet below us, right?
And
See, it needs more
very
purple
quickly,
stuff.
though, the rock disappears.
Ooh, something ate it.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Molotov cocktail.
Sure. Or if you want to follow it up with that, go. Maybe it'll bring them up to us and we don't have to either A, explode the whole thing and cause it all to come collapsing down on us, or B, find our way down this, have one of these creatures snap the rope when we're halfway down and we die. So, if throwing a Molotov down there brings them up, I'm happy to not face death that easily.
Sean,
I'm
can I-
really in favor of putting Min down the hole.
could we give the cocktail to Min and then we just put her down slowly, and in case she sees something, she can throw it at them, and then we can pull her up? But I also have a question. Sean,
Yes.
if we were to drop the glass bottle through this hole, how far can we run before it hits the ground and explodes?
Doesn't Min, don't you have the ability to move a little psychic hand?
Oh,
Yeah. But I mean, not that far.
that's just
You would essentially have 2 rounds to run away.
12 seconds.
Well, then Min could drop it while she's at quite a distance, and the rest of us don't technically need to run. Whoever's dropping it just has to be the closest.
Okay, so hear me out. This is
So I have another idea. This may be another glass mirror floating idea that we had with the basilisk.
Well,
but
how
may
well
not be.
did that work?
Well, this may be better.
Oh,
I
no, the
think-
mirror worked really well.
I think we know that the creatures are down within probably this hole. Why don't we take all 3 barrels, put them on the bridge, light the bridge on fire, which it'll slowly go, but eventually it will fall. The burned bridge will then fall on the explosives. They will hit the bottom, and that will give us enough time to escape the mine.
Now, if these creatures and their burrows, they are deep enough that, I mean, it might knock out a couple, but
anybody
we
else?
don't know. The rest of them could be a whole kilometer away underground.
I mean, we're gonna have to go down there anyway to make sure we got them all. I don't understand why we don't just go down.
As much as I
Exactly.
think
Send
that-
Min down the hole.
I appreciate
Are you
your
afraid of the
opinion,
fight, Flex?
but I fear that by doing so, we might
Can you make me one?
hinder more the mine than we are trying to remove the problem.
Can you
Do
make
not
me one
forget that
promise?
they do wish to resume their work. So if we destroy it completely,
I mean, the things can't fly. So
Maybe. We don't know that for sure.
that's true, Esther. Thank you.
Just FYI.
Well, I'm getting sick of waiting. Why don't I just go down and we'll figure this shit out?
All right.
You want to give me one of those things? I'll drop it if I want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand him the purple flask, and
I must AFK for a second, boys. I'll be back. Please
Okay.
continue. I'm around.
and can I just rip off a piece of my fine clothes and stick it in the top?
Sure.
I mean, we could just put some rope in it, but oh, too late. Okay.
The
All right.
sass.
So, what are you doing? Tying him into one of these ropes?
I'm good with that. I'd like to tie it through my necklace and then around my waist.
All right.
Through your
In case-
necklace?
Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
In case anything goes awry on your way down, would you? Is there anything you want to leave up here with us?
no.
Any final words, just in case this goes astray?
I'll be talking to you the whole time, Master. Don't you worry.
All right.
Who's grabbing the rope? How's this work?
Well, the pulley system has it.
Wait, is the pulley system automated, or somebody have to operate it? Sorry, that's my confusion.
Well, once you pull it down, the gears will continue to go until it either reaches the bottom or you start to pull it the other way.
Okay, cool. I'd like to tie all the ropes to me, by the way, because I don't trust this shit. Apparently, I might as well stand on the thing, right? Because there's like I could tie like 2 of the ropes to me, right, and then stand on the plank that's across the other 2.
The one plank, like standing on it, like it's about like a 3-foot plank, so you're standing on it will be more kind of balancing on it than standing. Because
Yeah, but it's better than like trying to Mission Impossible the whole time.
Sure,
with all
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Be more comfortable.
All right. So you find yourself tied to all 4 balancing, with the party ready to lower you.
Ready is a big word, but
All right. Do you lower him? Her.
I mean, if Min is happy with it,
Pull.
Yeah, I walk up and start to lower her down.
Good luck, and just give a yell and I will pull you up as fast as I can.
Okay. So, as you descend below,
who just real quick, who's Min making, or are you making a psychic link with somebody, or are we going
With you. We've had it this whole time.
All right.
I
So
think it was
after
4 hours that we have it, and we had it when we entered the cave. So hasn't been 4 hours yet.
as Min descends, Astra will just kind of keep all right, what do you see? Okay. What does it
Rocks
look
and
like?
gems and rocks and gems. I'll let you know if something sticks out.
Do the ropes seem fine?
I don't know. You tell me as it goes through your arm. Fine around me.
You see any movement or
I'll let you
snap.
know if I see anything.
Uh-oh. Is that memes or no memes?
no, just oh snap. That's cool. There's so many rocks around. Oh snap.
Yeah, I will. I have like what 60 feet of dark, 90 feet of dark vision. I have advanced dark vision.
You have 120 feet, I think. Like double the range.
Should be 120.
Yeah, 120 feet of dark vision. And yeah, taking a look around.
So, as you continue to get lowered into the dirt, about 100 feet down, you see a message scrawled out, painted on the side in what appears to be some kind of white chalk, which reads, "Caverns below not fully stabilized. Beware of falling rock."
I will relay that to Aster. Looks
that's-
like the dwarves were digging down here. It's probably where we should be going, but we'll keep going.
That seems pretty dangerous. We should probably pull you up right about now, eh? I
Nope.
can send a little bat
Nope.
down or something.
I mean, you can send it down ahead. I'm not going down that fast. But then you might warn something that I'm coming.
Oh, all right. I'll keep it quiet. Min continues to descend. Asher's like probably bothering everybody else in the party. Like, I don't know. Did that sound like the gears were stopping or something? Does the rope
Yep.
sound fine?
Yep. I think so.
Oh, all right. Would you hear that?
I did. I heard it.
Shall I pull her up?
All right. No, she says she's fine, but I think we should.
It continues to descend. Several minutes pass. The ropes slowly descend. And then the cavern opens up below. You're still about 100 feet from the ground. But inside, you see what appears to be a large silver mine. Many more veins of silver ore all around you. And as you start to ascend, you see two of these large creatures just plodding about right before where you're about to land. Just moving on.
Hold.
Oh, I've got it. Should I go up?
Nope.
Up? No, not up yet.
Did you
Just so I
say
keep
up,
dragging.
Aster?
The creatures just continue to move about. Every once in a while, you will see one grab its massive jaw down into the earth, taking a large amount of rock, iron, silver within its jaws, just clumping as small pieces just fall to either side as it devours.
Well, there's two big ones down here. I don't see anything else quite yet, but maybe wait for a little bit. See if there's 5 more coming.
I relay that, and we hold her height for a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to wait for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. See what else I see. Anything change?
After about 10 minutes, the ground right beneath you starts to dig up, and a third pops up. Not roaring, not aggressive, just digging up and then continuing about its way.
You see the corpse of the one that Flex chucked down.
You would, sorry, I suppose, yes, sorry, that should have... There is a bloodied pulp also there on the ground, right beneath your feet, or right below you.
Are there any ledges nearby?
Around you, no. You're in a pretty straight column still.
And I assume I can see like the wooden debris below from where the thing broke.
Yes, you do see pieces of wood, iron hinges.
I
So
mean,
right now you've been stopped about 100 feet from the ground.
Cool. I can drop some paint on these things, and you guys can pull me up. See if they follow.
Relaying that to the party, I'm okay with that plan, but if they can burrow up faster than we lift her up, they could burrow out of the side of the wall and attack the thing, maybe.
I think we have
Did I
found...
get a guesstimate how fast I was going?
It took you about 6 minutes to get down here.
Sorry, can you give me in like mechanical terms?
So it's like 100 feet a minute, like less or more, but like 120 feet a minute, so like 2 feet around? No. 12 feet around?
Yeah, let's go with that.
So pretty slow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a...
Okay.
I mean, pretty fast to be descending on a pulley, but...
I say,
yeah.
I say we blow them all up.
Yeah.
Enough with the niceties. We've got purple stuff. It was right next to the Sunny D.
Sorry, joke for our 90s friends.
I say we push the barrels off.
I mean, that could work. You want to pull me up?
And if it collapses the whole cavern and we only take out the 3 of them and they remain hidden for now?
Yeah, I don't think our job was to destroy the cave. I mean, Flex was able to take one by himself, basically, so, like, I'm sure we could do this.
Plex, what do you think?
Perhaps angering them with the smaller incendiary is better, though we don't know exactly how small that incendiary is relatively.
We could push some boulders down. That won't cause any explosions, so it'd still hurt, I'm sure, falling from this height.
I mean, if it lands on them.
Well, it's better than doing nothing.
Ooh,
You're not wrong.
Sean?
we got a storm coming. Yes,
I have a quick question for you.
sure.
Was there any insight that it was explosive or flammable? Did I notice the difference? The way that it puffed up?
The way from you would assume it is explosive. Just from the talk about it being miner's liquid to keeping away from fire, I think it would be a fair estimate for you to assume that it is explosive to some degree.
My only thought process is if it wasn't explosive and is just really flammable, you could just drop a cask down, let the wood barrel explode, and the liquid would go everywhere. And because there's nothing pressurizing the liquid anymore, technically it wouldn't explode, it would just burn. So it's the idea of like gunpowder, right? So gunpowder is explosive as long as it's in a pressurized chamber. But if you have gunpowder that just sits there and you light it on fire, all it does is burn really, really hot for a split second. So Reslam's theory is that if we were to throw down a cask, let it blow up and spread everywhere, and then light it on fire, was that it would just be like an incendiary. It would get very hot very quickly and stop, but it would not concuss.
Well, sorry, so what's the plan, Esther?
Why, I've got no plan. I'd kind of rather just bait them up here where we're a little better prepared and we're less likely to destroy something that we shouldn't be.
Well, why don't you guys pull me up? We can figure out what the plan is, and if I gotta go back down, I can go back down. But... or I can wait.
After we'll say for them to pull her up, if Reslam just hits the lever.
All right. Hold on, men. All right.
I flip the lever and I just start like hand over hand, like pulling her up. I don't know why I needed to do the movement on the camera, but that's okay.
Your camera's off right now, by the way.
Oh,
Hand
nice.
over hand.
You just have to click back on the Discord.
Yeah, like one hand, pull, other hand up and over.
That's a lever, man.
No,
You just pull the
it
lever.
auto.
It automatically.
Oh, well,
It's magic or something.
am I faster than the magic lift?
Well, yeah, but I trust the magic lift. What if you let go?
You're tied onto it. You would be
Yeah,
I
fine.
don't want to fall 300 feet to a jerking stop. Just ask her, tell him just to pull the lever again.
Yeah, I'll tell him just to pull the lever. Just pull the lever.
Right.
I'm sure it's fine.
And Reslam pulls the lever.
After another 5-6 minutes, Mini, you're pulled back up again.
Reslam cuts the line.
I don't.
Okay, like I said, there's about 3 of the big ones down there. I think we gotta go down. We gotta kill them somehow, and then go down and make sure there's nothing else. Ash, you said you guys were trying to figure out something with the purple liquid.
Well, I mean, another option is, I'm sure this thing can hold quite a weight, right? It's a miner's dumbwaiter, so the 5 of us could probably all make it down should we fashion or strap it to a minecart or something. With Singorn's use of smithing and his magic or his prayer, perhaps he can sort of fuse the rope so that we don't have to worry about it coming loose, aside from snapping at least. The only question then is how we get the lever to shift back up at the end.
Well, like I said, we gotta get down there at some point ourselves, so.
Well, that's my 2 bits at least. My 2 coppers. Hey, you folks down there, I don't suppose you want to come up and fight us, eh? Aster will sort of shout down.
There is no response.
Well, dwarf, Sigmund.
I could help definitely try to fix this pulley, but I don't really know if we can really reach down there. Kind of feel if we can't really get them towards us, we might have to go down there, but it's also folly if we do so.
I agree.
Might as well just go with the first plans of it.
I would much rather not. But yeah, do we want to like make like use one of the mine carts and see if it can carry a mine cart with like chuck some rocks in it? And then if it can do that, it can likely carry us, and Singorn can make sure that it doesn't come loose.
Or we load up a minecart with a bunch of explosive stuff and throw it down there.
We kind of covered that. Like that actually seems like a poorer idea than a good one, just because it might not kill any of them, and it might.
No, it's gonna be great.
It could blow up the entire mine shaft.
Well, I don't know. Are you the fortune teller now, Flex? You've seen the signs.
I have a premonition.
Okay.
And the premonition is that if we do that, all our problems will be solved.
If the squad is spending some time preparing things, I would like to ritual cast augury and see what the stars suggest, whether or not the stars portend success or failure with explosives, if they portend weal or woe. And that takes me, I think, 11 minutes to ritually cast augury.
Okay. So.
Oh, we are getting a storm. I hear the thunder now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's.
Oh, I hear the thunder now. That's going to be quite a fierce storm, eh?
Oh, it's gonna fucking come down there, boy.
Oh, it's really gonna come down there, eh? But
well, Sigmund, do you want to help me load up all these barrels while they figure out what we're gonna do with them?
So, what is your augury? I think we discussed last time, but what does your augury look like? What are you doing to?
So Aster will shine some light through his star map crystal, sort of like timed for the time of day and the season and stuff, and he kind of shines it in to see sort of where the stars would be if he was outside and able to see the sky right now. And he sort of like maps that out onto the floor, and perhaps with another crystal or something starts just tracing like signs for sort of explosives, and like the sign of, I don't know, the sign of the mountain and stuff, and then takes a look to see if that bodes well or bodes poorly, whether the sign of fire is in the sign of the mountain or if they're opposed at the time.
Well, as you start to look through the sign, you look towards the constellation of Kalimvor.
Huh?
God of the dead.
Uh-oh.
But a typical sign of woe. But instead you feel... Instead, the stars of... I'm having fun. But the stars of, I guess, Lathander burning much brightly. Essentially, wheel.
Uh-oh.
You feel good things from dropping them in instead of woe.
Aster will, you can't really see his sort of abashed blush underneath his furry face, but he'll say, oh yeah, Flex, come over here. I kind of want to show you something.
Okay, what's up?
All right, well, so you can see here, as I've sketched out, this sort of symbol symbolizes the sign of the thunder, the dawn, and to some extent the flame. And based on where your sign is, the dragon right now, Bahamut, the fact that they're near enough each other's houses suggests or implies that perhaps I was wrong, and maybe we do just chuck the barrels down and light them on fire. The stars are in your favor today, my friend.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, but it has to be you, otherwise I can't be quite as sure about this sign. About this omen.
Okay.
So sorry, and are Singorn and Min like building us a thing in case we do want to go down, or nay?
I thought they were prepping the mine carts.
Yeah, sorry, I was bringing them. I was saying we should go get a minecart, fill it full of stuff, and bring it over here while they decide what we're doing.
Sure, it's all works completely.
Master with the psychic link will say, I think we're gonna be chucking the barrels down. The stars are in favor of our hero.
Well, we're all loaded up over here, so we're just coming back now.
All right.
All right, so after another 10-15, you manage to load up a minecart with the 3 large kegs. And if you wish, fill any of the extra space with any of the extra bottles as well.
How many extra? Because I mean,
there's about 24. Like you could fit maybe another like 10 bottles.
Okay. Just because Aster will, or somebody should, keep a handle on these explosives. Like, you know, we should take at least one with us for future convenience. But that's neither here nor there right now. I'm gonna say Aster pockets a bottle.
Okay.
Remind me if I ever fall in lava.
Oh, don't you worry, I will.
Okay.
So, with the cart loaded up. Ooh, that was a good flash. What is your next move?
All right. So we strap this down, or are we just chucking this down and sending something fiery down after?
Let's send it there, bud.
Wait, like you're just...
Yeah, we're pushing those bad boys. Push.
We just push them off the middle of the bridge.
I'm gonna grab it, and I want to give it a nice like light toss so that it goes straight down the hole.
And meanwhile,
it's a pretty long way down. What if it hits the side or something?
I mean, it's probably going to do that a bunch regardless.
Well, here. Okay, wait.
Why don't we set it on the crane, lower it down like 3/4 of the way, and then cut the rope?
Well, then we have no rope to go down on the crane should that later be required.
How do we just put it on the crane and drop it from the top? Should go straight down, shouldn't it? It's heavy. Everything's go straight down.
I could recreate my throw of the creature and it'll land exactly where the creature went.
I think that's
pinpoint accurate.
I like that.
I think that's the best option.
Sure.
Okay. All right, and then Aster will be gathering a bunch of flammables and start casting, and we'll cast Create Bonfire and just start like a little, or not a little, but like a big old campfire of everything that he can find. Just so that we can toss a bunch of flaming stuff down after, and hopefully some of it catches.
Drop it like right after, eh? So it's like bam, bam when it hits.
Yep.
So, where are all of you going to be standing in preparation for this once it is thrown?
Well, Aster, I can stand here. I'll once I'm done tending my bonfire, I'll just shovel it all over the edge. Flex, you're throwing stuff over the edge too.
Wait, didn't?
Yeah, sure.
Didn't Min say that she could use the guiding hand or telepathy?
Yeah, but that's for light stuff.
Yeah, just for her to drop a single stick that's on fire.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna push in the barrels. Nothing's gonna happen when they hit the bottom.
We're not pushing the minecart as
Well,
well.
I mean, I don't know about that, man. I've seen metal hit metal create sparks before. There's a lot of steel and iron down there. For all we know, we don't even need the fire. It's just added just in case.
Just in case. Plus, it might make it a bigger boom.
Just drop it. Everybody drop a thing, and then let's run back to the entrance.
I agree. Sorry.
I concur.
All right, so Flex, you stand there with the cart, ready to push it over. What do you do?
I push it over.
Okay.
Are you sure?
So,
Hey
as
guys,
you-
I do the thing that we're planning to do.
As he does that, like as soon as it kind of goes clang against a wall or something, Aster will just take a shovel, toss a bunch of this flaming detritus, and then start to make his way out to join Min over by that exit.
All right, all of you run to where you're going.
Yeah, Shingrun and Reslam and Min should be further. And then, yeah.
You essentially you have two rounds of movement. So, if you wish to use that to dash,
Okay,
What's the
2 rounds.
What's the distance then if we can dash?
60.
it's double your yeah.
Okay, that's 30. That's 30. So round 1 gets Aster to here.
I get a watch.
Now we do have this bit here is like that rickety one we had to inch our way over, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think we should try and make it to that if we can. Aster has like basically a dash action of movement, but he'd like to slow down and take that a little slower. And then Flex, are you double dashing to us as well?
I can get to about there.
Because we can basically all make it to the thing. Min and Ruslam could probably make it over because they're a little further back and Min is faster.
Min, are you staying there or are you going with them?
I want to watch, man. I'm pretty fast. I can run in 1 round. I don't know how long it can take the fire to come all the way up, but I feel like I can. Someone's got to see if it works.
You can flirt with some danger.
Yeah,
Wait, couldn't
I got 120 feet of movement. I think. Yeah.
Okay. So, you hear 2 sounds. You hear a sound of metal clanking and crashing to the ground. And then, as the torches and the light hits immediately afterward, a brilliant gulf of flame and explosion rocks the cave all around you. As a loud boom echoes and shakes even from all of you back where you're standing. Can I have Min? Can you make 2 deck saves for me right now?
Cool. Well, the first one wasn't good, but I can add to it if I need to. So I got a 9 and a 23.
Okay. So the 9.
Oh wait, plus proficiency, which is 2. 11 and 25.
Okay. The roof all above you is going to start to cave in and crash down. Rocks falling from all directions above you. You are going to be hit with that 11.
Wait. I can add to it. Hold your horses.
Okay.
Hold your boulet.
12.
Okay.
I don't think
On
that's
what?
enough, right?
That's a
No.
1 on what, a D8 or a D6? Or a D4?
It's a D6, yeah.
Oof.
How much health do you have, Min?
I got 31 HPs.
Hey,
What?
Are you wearing a tower shield right now on your back? Were you wearing one of those metal shields?
I don't think so. That doesn't seem like a men thing to do.
Okay. You
Actually, wait. Can we make can you give me like a DC after she saw what it did for Singlorn? Maybe she saw the use of it.
No.
Okay.
Did you have one or didn't you?
Well, I had one, but I don't think it. Well, that's the thing. How many did we get?
There was enough for everybody.
Well, I wouldn't have made somebody else carry it though. Or would have?
So would you have worn it, or would you have left it?
They would be on the floor somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, realistically, Aster's probably not wearing his either, with his aversion to metal.
You are going to take 28 bludgeoning damage. And can I have you make an athletics roll for me, please? Sorry, an acrobatics roll for me to not be thrown into the cavern below.
Jesus.
Don't get fucked up.
6 + 6 is 12. Plus 5, 17.
All right. With a 17, you are going to be hit, and you have two options essentially. And those are to take the brunt of the cave-in, knowing that you may be crushed from it, or try to jump over the edge to potentially certain death.
Okay, I have a mechanical question before I make my decision. I can go into my locket. Now, it says when my locket takes damage, it explodes and everything inside pops out of it. But
is that an action to go in your locket?
Yeah, but if I'm falling 800 feet, I think I can. So, what is it?
Yeah, we timed it. It was like 2.5 seconds, right, to fall down.
It's an action, yeah. So that it doesn't say damage carries over or anything like that, like it does for Druid. So I think it's just because it's an extra planar space, so it doesn't make sense for damage to carry forward.
No.
I mean, the whole place is fucking collapsing, right? Like I'm looking around and I can't dodge anything.
No.
So wait, she can't jump towards us?
She can, but all the entire cave roof is starting, like rocks are falling from there. So she can jump towards you guys, but she's certainly going to get covered and crushed by rocks.
I thought she was already covered and crushed. You said she did she hit 28
damage. No, I got
damage.
hit by one rock, but there's more coming down. So either I can jump through the rocks, but I jump down, or then
I know, like, yeah, I'm sorry. I guess basically what I am saying is you are either going to be hit by the rocks for 28 damage, or you're going to have to jump down the hole.
Oh.
Oh.
There's an option where I can just run out of the cave-in towards my friends.
That option is passed. You are right there. Everything above you is falling. You failed your saving throw. You were going to, if you tried to go towards your friends or anywhere aside from jumping down the hole, you were going to get hit by rocks.
I'm getting hit by more rocks? That's my confusion, because you said I could either take 28 or I could jump.
You can take 28 damage if you are trying to leap towards your friends or stay where you are and get hit by the rocks falling above you. Or you can try to take your chances by jumping into the hole beneath you.
Okay, sorry guys, am I blanking here? Is one option I take 28 damage and escape, and the other option is I jump down and take no damage? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, the option is jump down a hole or take 28 damage.
Jump across the hole or take 28? I'm a little befuddled as well.
So, let's say I take the 28 damage, then I make another death save to see if I can then get out of this room, or take more damage, or what? Sorry, that's my confusion.
Yes, if you are either going to get crushed by rocks and be covered and have to rely on your friends to help you after this.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Or you jump down the hole, potentially take no damage, and deal with whatever's beneath you.
Yeah, I guess I'll jump to the rope. That's right there, right?
Okay.
I mean, okay, yeah. Yeah. Fuck it. Is there fire explosion still coming up? That's my part.
Nope. It's not coming up that high. It appears to have filtered out. So, you are going to leap down the hole.
There's a rope. How far down does the rope go?
We had it pulled back up with us.
Oh, okay, so it'd be just like right at the bridge height.
Yeah.
So you are currently hanging on the rope. We'll just leave it at that.
Do I take any damage?
You're going to take 12 damage just from being hit by some bludgeoning.
Okay.
As the cave continues to shake, what do the rest of you do?
What of this have we seen?
You've seen the cave start to collapse around. You see rocks crushing, falling against the ground where the hole was. Massive chunks of rock falling off, crushing into the ground below. Some falling down the pit. Min is now hanging by a thread, essentially, as rocks continue to fall around her.
I mean, actually, you'll hear him and say, fuck.
Yeah. Aster will shout, I think mine's stuck. We have to go back and help her. Or I do at least, and Aster will start making his turn to go over, but that's risky as fuck.
What are you doing?
I just said Aster's moving, and he's shouting at other people to move as well to try and help Min.
Do we have line of sight? I'm
Yes.
So I'm on all fours running as fast as I can.
It's all caving in.
So
And then, sorry, Aster will, with a bonus action, just because he sees, like, Min's face bruised and battered. Fuck. I can't glow up and also cast a healing word, because those are both bonus actions.
At the end of this turn, is it going to be like a full cave-in? Basically, where they're going to have to dig it out again?
No.
He didn't tell you that.
Well, I mean, we're seeing stuff coming down. I'm sorry, I'm just confused. But okay.
I know you are. It's fine.
I'm gonna throw. I have that healing potion. I'm gonna throw it at Min.
Do I see
I
her
want you to catch. You're supposed to
She
catch
might have
it.
to catch it, and that might cause her to, like, lose a hand on the rope or something. I can heal her a little. It's
Reslam,
just
I appreciate the thought process, Reslam.
yeah. Where the fuck are my dice?
Do I get to reach her as well? Can I use healing word maybe or something to try to help?
Yeah.
You will get 8 hit points as Aster shouts a word of healing at you.
Okay.
Bo, get over here.
Wait.
It appears the cave itself is not fully collapsed. Just some rocks above from the cavern above have broken free, but things start to become silent once more.
No noise from downstairs?
Nothing.
Can
I
you
think it's over, Aster.
can you climb back over to us?
I kind of just give me a sec here. I'll start swinging on the rope, trying to get to a place where my feet.
Just climb up the rope and then climb on the pulley.
That makes more sense.
Please stop swinging. You're scaring me.
You guys coming? We gotta go check it out down there.
I'm even less liable to head down there now.
What?
Oh, you just weakened the whole thing.
We just give up on the whole job? I'm so confused. I thought you said the god said it was a good idea to blow it.
Well, God, and here you are, nearly falling in the hole. Like, let's just wait a minute or two for the whole thing to settle.
Quiet. It's very eerily quiet. I don't think it's gonna settle anymore.
Hello down
Upon saying
there.
that, you hear a rumble as two creatures burst
Aster raises
the
an
cavern
eye
next
at
to you. Can I have everybody roll initiative?
Were these ones
It's like
hurt?
it's like fishing with dynamite, you know?
19. We have no idea if they're hurt or not.
Oh wait, it's
You don't learn today.
11.
5. It's twice in a row.
Sorry, who got 19?
Oh, Resum. No, I'm just kidding.
I heard a 19 from someone.
It's me. Sorry.
Singord? Jerry, you muted.
Pineapple juice?
Pineapple.
Pineapple chair.
No, he's dead. I got a 22.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's loud. Sorry.
All right. Flex, it is your go.
Wait, did I say 22? I meant 23 because I rolled a nat 20 because I got that big D energy. This my go. Okay. Guess I'm gonna get really big.
Careful, they might try to make it through the walls towards us. Don't let them shove you into the pit.
Well, I'm gonna get really big. I'm just gonna crack my knuckles, get really big, and head over this way. Like, how much movement I got?
Oh shit, you're just like yeeting your way in there.
Oh hell yeah, brother! And then I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn.
All right, Aster.
Ah, fuck. He's just fucking going. He's just fucking going. Aster really doesn't want to move like into the open between that and that. But I don't think I have line of sight to flex from here. What if I move like 5 feet out next to Ruslan? Nope. What if I move 5 more feet this way to like the last place on Earth I want to be? That looks a little better. Aster will use a bonus action, I believe. To cast a Shield of Faith for the moment on Flex. So Flex has +2 to his AC for like a minute here, unless something more catastrophic happens. And then Aster will use his action to dash, like all the way up to this little corner. Or maybe like right here. Maybe that's what he did. Maybe he dashed over to there so that he could see Flex blocking the doorway with his big, bulky, rune-enhanced form. And Aster reaches a hand out and picks Flex for Flex is within 60 feet. And he conjures a protective field around him.
Okay. Min.
That was fucking crazy, Aster. I'll climb down and I'll sit beside him like, what? Is he just gonna fight him by himself?
I don't know. I was kind of hoping we could bring him back here, but he's up there, so you might want to get in there or out here, or I don't know. You fine?
I don't think he could control himself when he's that big. He's gonna step on me. I'll ready an action to throw a dagger if I see one of the dudes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I got.
All right. The one in front of you is going to come towards you, Fleck.
Let it come.
It is going to attack and bite at you.
Let it bite at me.
Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
All right.
I'm made of sterner stuff than that. Ha 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 ha.
The other one is going to burrow.
Not that Aster can see right now, but do these creatures look like at all injured?
There appears to be a bit of an ash, somewhat of a charring on these.
And then yeah, okay, there we go. And sorry, just flavorfully, because Singorn might like this. Aster blesses Flex with the sign of Moradin to give him a dwarven code of magical resilience. That's all.
Okay.
Yes, that's the way.
Welcome back, Jer.
Hello, Jer.
Sorry, I was a little absent for a second there. I had to get something to know.
All right. The other one is going to burrow. And it is going to pop up right here. Min, you've got your ready to action?
Yep. Was I concealed from it for a sneak attack?
You sneak attack anyways because it's adjacent to
an ally.
Yeah, 15 to hit.
15 will miss.
That's it.
All right. And this one is going to bite at you, Reslim. And will miss. Singorn, what did you roll for initiative? Actually, no, sorry, at this point, too late. Your initiative is 8. It's your turn.
I'm fine with that. Singorn is going to rush 25 feet with his movement. Was that 25?
One more.
One less, I think. I only have 25. Yeah, okay, perfect. And with his action, he's going to bring out his hammer and swing in the air, and as he swings, a silver form of it would fly forward as a what you call it again? Cleric blast? No.
Cleric blast.
Guiding bolt will be sent towards this creature. Rustle,
Okay.
fuck him up. And roll to hit. 13 plus 4 or 6? 6 because I have proficiency, I think. Yes. Yes. 19 to hit then, sir.
19 will hit.
Wunderbar. 6s. Oh. That would be 13 radiant damage. And whatever strikes it next has advantage on it. And that would be the end of my turn, good sir.
The steepled fingers were a good touch.
Okay,
Thank you.
rest them.
So I'm going to rage.
Blah. Come here.
And I'm going to swing at him with my great axe. So I get advantage, you said, right?
Yeah.
And you get to roll a second
Oh, it doesn't matter because I got a nat 20.
time. Oh, very nice.
You still
Alright.
roll because you could get 2 nat 20s and bragging rights.
No. 14. Okay, nat 20. So what do I roll
Yeah.
then now? It's 1d.
You roll all of your dice for your damage, and then you roll all your dice again.
That's just your D12 in this case, but you get 2 of it. And then you add your strength and rage, so you add 7.
Strength and rage? So
Yep. So 2d12 plus 7, basically.
plus 5, because my great axe is plus 5.
Yeah, but you're raging, so you get plus 2 damage.
Oh, okay. So 16 plus 7 is 23.
23 damage total?
Yeah.
All right. With a stunning strike, you find a great... Yeah, you do a good hit. All right. Anything else?
No, that was just less anticlimactic than I thought it would be, but perfect. Turn's done.
Flex, your turn.
Moi? Okay. Well,
Toss it
I'm
over your shoulder into the pit.
I mean, yeah, I would like to flip our position. Is that an option, good sir?
Sorry, you want to what?
Flip our positions. I want him to be here.
That's you're not going to have the space to be able to.
Okay,
do
he's
that
not going to
from-
fit through here.
Not with you there. Like you can't like wrap him around you or turn to the side. There's not enough space. You would have to like lift him over your head, and even then, there's not enough space to do that.
Unfortunate. Okay. I accept this. Then if that is not an option, then I'm going to hit them really, really hard.
Okay.
Flex McMassive is going to take a mighty swing of his fist and does 19 hit.
A 19 will hit.
Okay, good. So Flex winds up and wait, what do I do? Okay, so that's a D6. Okay, that's a almost forgot how my damage works. Okay. Where am I? Where's my big damage? Okay. What the fuck? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I deal 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 damage as I wind up and smash it over the head with one of my with both fists. Actually, I double smash it over its head.
And what does Flex call that move?
Calls it the axe handle.
Okay.
As he takes both fists and he slams it on the stupid fucking thing's head.
As you successfully use your axe handle, you deal a good 14 damage.
And with that, that leads into his special move. Flaming Justice.
Okay, what does Flaming Justice look like?
When I hit with an attack, someone fires shackles. It's the shackles. 2d6 fire damage, and they need to make a strength saving throw or be restrained.
The axe handle of Flaming Justice.
Can you fuck off, Dom? Huh? How about that? Huh? How about I name my fucking moves, huh? How about that?
You know, I'm just providing
I
some
like that name. That's a good name.
constructive criticism, constructive, creative
Good stuff.
advice for free.
I like it. Okay. So,
Strength
hit him
saving
with-
throw?
strength saving throw.
He is going to fail that.
Okay, then they take 4, 8 fire damage, and they will take 2d6 at the start of each of their turns. And they can repeat the save at the end of their turn. They're restrained for 1 minute. They are restrained.
They are restrained?
Yep.
They are restrained.
Wait a minute. Oh, shit.
And
Oh, shit.
that's not all.
Oh, wait, there's more?
Oh, wait, there's more, good sir. Flex is going to take a deep breath. A deep breath, and he's going to say, I ain't no bitch. And he's going to action surge. And so he's going to follow it up with another mighty blow. With a... Of course, it's a nat 20 when I only get the D8. Whatever, fine. I fucking takes another D8. Well, 2d8, so 8. 9. 12 as they get hit over the head with another axe handle because they're really big.
Okay. Your volume attacks has left this creature certainly feeling the pain. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Aster, your turn.
All right, if this creature in front of us is truly restrained, Aster's gonna help Flex with a combo move where I cast Create Bonfire on the restrained creature. So it's on fire, it can't escape the fire, and it has disadvantage on the dex save, or it takes 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And if it makes the DC 14 dex save, it does take 0 damage.
It fails.
Woo! So it takes 5 fire damage, and then Aster will begin to glow once again. But I believe a 14 will not strike the creature.
It will not.
Okay. And then Aster will move a little because that is action, bonus action, and stuff. But Aster is in an okay spot right now, and I lied, is not going to move.
Okay, Min.
I'll cast Hex on this dude.
What is your...
Sorry?
Which dude?
The bottom one. The one that I can see. And then I'll chuck a dagger at it with my bonus action. The Hex will be on its strength stuff.
Sorry?
It has disadvantage on strength ability checks. Strength-based ability checks. Okay. 16 plus 6 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that's 3d6 of dice. Oh wait, 2d6 because that's a d4 because my bonus action attack. And I think I get a d6 from Hex. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
$13 points of psychic damage. Sorry. 12 points of psychic damage, 1 point of necrotic damage, 2 points of cold damage, and 4 more points of psychic damage. So, 15 psychic, 2 cold.
I got it.
Yeah, 1 necrotic.
Anything else?
It's bonus action. I don't think I want to move anywhere. Okay.
What did your Hex look like again? Sorry?
I throw out purple daggers, but when I have Hex, it's got a little bit of like a water stream to it, and when it hits, it like splashes a little bit, and the water like restrains its strength, I guess. That's what the hex is.
With sapping frigid water.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Okay, so the one in front of you is restrained. Flex.
Yes, and at the is it the start of my turn or start of their turn? Hold
Its
on.
turn. Start of its turn. You said-
Yep. So is it its turn?
Yes.
Okay, then it gets the gift of 10 fire damage.
Okay.
Does it get to make the save now, or is that at the end?
And everybody's turn and tries to make it say strength or dex save, or is it just strength?
Strength.
It's gonna fail.
Then it continues to be restrained.
All right, and the one in front of you.
What does
Seems,
still have its turn? The restrained one.
Still gets to attack. So it's going to try to attack you there, Flex. Does a 20 not nat hit?
Yeah, I don't have Shield of Faith anymore.
It's got disadvantage, just to double check that.
Yeah, that's what I already did.
20 hits.
It is going to bite you for 39 piercing damage.
What?
That's rounded down?
Nope.
Okay.
That would be 19. Then.
Well, I'm also Flex is gonna do the thing he does. Where I'm gonna roll a d12 and add my constitution to not be a bitch. 6. So 10 less, so I take 9. This
Okay.
Flex steals himself against a huge fucking fight, but he's rock solid.
And then, if the creature is still stuck in its fiery hell, it does make a dex save with disadvantage or take 2 more points of fire damage as my little bonfire slowly warms its toes.
Okay, and the other one is going to attack you, Reslam.
With the disadvantage, right? Okay. I forgot to mention that ancestral protectors.
No, I got you.
No, that's not for
That's
you.
only to attack somebody other than you.
Protect your allies.
Oh,
All right.
So no disadvantage, just half
Okay.
damage.
That's going to hit you. And you are going to take, not rounded down, 20 piercing damage.
so 10.
10. That's a big chunk. You know, 20 is like all of my remaining health, so thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Singorn, your turn.
Alrighty. Zingorn, seeing it strike his ally, he's going to rush forward, draw his warhammer, and strike at the enemy. And as he does so, he's cast also a spiritual weapon on the other side. He's trying to smack it back down as it's pushed back from it, the first hit.
Roll hammer and anvil pincer move.
Mm-hmm. And so that would be action and bonus action that would be used right there, and movement. So the attack is going to be a 9 plus stuff, most likely will hit. I believe it's strength and proficiency, so that's a 13 to hit.
A 13 will not hit.
I'll miss, but the spiritual weapon from the back will strike. And it's 9 again, but plus 6, so that's 15.
Oh, fuck, I keep pressing.
Okay.
Will that hit?
15 to hit. 15 will not hit.
Then he has missed his turn, and that is the end of Singorn's turn. And he has his shield ready right next to his...
Armor stick, it's on the back. Go for its armpits, around its neck. Wait, that
All
was
right.
not many points at all.
Ruslam.
I was slightly stunned. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure what was.
Yeah, I think we're all into shocked silence there for a second. Yeah, I've still got my great axe readied. After hearing Min kind of yell out, "Go for his neck," I'm gonna try to jump on top of its head and slice down towards his neck area.
All right, you can do the strike. You can't do a jump like that, and
Okay, sorry.
you can certainly attack.
I'll just attack then.
Okay.
23.
That'll hit.
See, he aimed for the neck.
$17 damage.
All right. How would you like to kill it?
Oh my.
I will allow you to do the jump attack on a kill.
Yeah, so I'm going to like run up its nose, and as I'm doing like a front flip, I'm gonna bring two-handed axe down right in between that area between where his armor kind of folds over, and just embed my axe into its spine, and I'm like,
Die, you foul beast.
that's
All right.
Good
The beast
kill, good
collapses
kill.
to the ground. Flex, we're back to you.
Flex is going to strike at the fucking thing again. To hit is a 18.
18 will hit.
Okay, cool. It's gonna take 8, 9, 10, 12 damage as Flex boots it in its stupid fucking face.
Oh. All right. Anything else?
If it's still standing, then I'll use my bonus action for an offhanded attack. 13. No, I got nothing.
No. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna
Aster.
stand there menacingly.
I mean, seeing that both Flex and Ruslam are injured, just taking a quick second, or I could take an action if need be. Just kind of let me know. Can I feel like any more tremors, either from the cave or from any more of these creatures burrowing up?
That's your passive perception. As of right now, you don't notice any other tremors right now. Everything else appears silent.
I mean, then in that case, I'm just gonna, against this creature that is still restrained, I will unleash another Starbolt, and then I will invoke the Sign of the Grave and cast Toll the Dead on it once more. So that's a 14 Wisdom save, and I have a natural 19 for a 25 to hit.
It is going to fail the wisdom save, and that will hit as well.
Woo! Then that is 5 radiant and 4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
9 points.
The creature is still standing, but it appears certainly weakened from your most recent volley.
And it is still sitting on my little bonfire, should it end its turn there again.
Okay.
And then, yeah, sorry, Aster will kind of say to Min, I think we should stay here for the moment and not move.
All right. Then, Min, it is your turn.
Shit, you guys did quick work on that one. How you doing, Flex?
Thumbs up.
Can I see it around him, or is it just like him with like?
You can still see it.
Alright, I'll toss all the hex. This is what I. 1 second. I'm not sure if hex takes a bonus action to relocate. I assume it does.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll use my bonus action to relocate the hex. And then I'll just attack. 17 plus 6.
That'll
28.
hit.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 from my dagger, 2 from. Oh, that's 4, not 5. 2 from sneak attack and 1 from hex. 14 psychic. Well, no. Let's do this math again proper. 17 psychic damage, 2 cold damage, and 1 necrotic damage. As my necrotic dagger of cold shoots into it.
All right, how would you like to kill it?
I mean, I don't know what I can aim for at this point, so whatever I aim for, it just sinks into it, and the creature collapses in pain. I saw
right.
your strain, so I don't know. But as it goes in, the water actually shoots back to my hand, and it's just like a ball I'm holding in my hand again, because my hex is going for another hour.
Things grow silence once more.
Well done.
Is that all of them?
I'm not going to say yes.
Yeah, I agree. I have no idea. It could be.
I saw 3, so there's at least 1 unaccounted for until we go down there.
And there could be plenty more. Well, I'm going for like 9.5 more minutes here, so if we want to make our way down.
Are we sitting? Well, most likely the bottom is now safe.
Or it could be
from
Well,
the.
these 2
highly
keeping down there, so if they survived, who knows what else survived.
yeah.
True, there are 2 unaccounted for.
Could be highly unstable, very dangerous, and full of half-injured creatures willing to fight for their lives. But we've got to eventually, eh?
Agreed.
Do we take a rest?
Everyone as well.
Flex, Singhorn? It looks like you guys got a swipe or 2 at you.
Or 2, yup.
I haven't touched, but Reslov, I think, needs a bit of a pet up here.
Sorry, yes. I must have been hitting my head earlier by those rocks. I've been thinking straight.
What is our plan? Are we heading down there now? And how? If we want to take a rest, we could. If you folk need my aid, I can mend you up, I hope.
We could, considering we have slain 2 more of these mighty beasts, could maybe take a short rest before we head on forward.
Short rest wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm out of growth spurts and I got no more rage left in me.
I would be
also
happy
allow
to
us to
rest.
observe the area for a while, see if anything would come up in the quiet.
Want to take a look around, see if any of the other caves or walls are ready to collapse, just in case?
We could
I'd be happy to
make sure the
press
territory-
on if we're worried about things getting more unstable soon here. But it's up to you folks, of course.
What's your input, Reslam?
Well, think our big boy there could use a little bit of a break before we run into another one of those things. It seems quiet at this moment. So
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
You're a little
I
quiet.
can hear you. You might want to.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's probably too loud. Okay. I say we take a rest. Allow our large character here to regain some of his strength back prior to running into another one of those things. Just my 2 cents.
I agree.
Well, if we want to set up perhaps closer to the entrance where we're a little nearer escape, I suppose, or...
How about at the abandoned camp? Might as well take that over.
Which abandoned camp are you meaning? Like the one by the big crystal wall filler thing?
This one here.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I suppose. As long as the floor's not too unstable, that's where a couple of them came up from. Aster will kind of head over to check it out.
The ground has been turned up from the digging, but overall, some of the cots still remain intact.
We might as well rest here for a moment before we head back in there. Or into there.
If you wish to rest, I think we can try our best to make sure that it's safe. Any opposed? All in favor?
I'm in favor of a little rest, a little teensy weensy.
I'll finally be able to work on this.
It's going to take out the bent swords.
Oh, I remember those.
Aye.
We're gonna have this rest interrupted. We're gonna be like 10 sessions down the line, and you're still not gonna have your short swords fixed.
I know. I'm suspecting, but here, I'm still trying.
That's okay.
I don't need the short rest, baby.
I
I
appreciate
can do this
it.
while you guys rest.
Still appreciate it. So we're gonna all make our way down to the entrance then?
Not to the entrance. To the east here, like this one that Aster and Singorn are in right now.
Remember this camp that was abandoned? It was like the fireplace and everything. Some of those things. I know. I don't think the food was there. It was a little further ahead.
The food was down.
But yeah, we can just rest here
right
for a
there.
bit while we wait. Yeah, the food was in there. The salted pork, I heard.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the thing.
I saw. We could do that. That's what I vote for. You guys down?
Yep, I'll stick with you guys.
Yeah. I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed.
All right.
Ooh, sounds like a cat nap.
Do we want to put a pause on tonight? We've been on for
Cat nap.
3 hours, 3.5 hours. 3 hours exactly right now.
Sure.
So it's up to you guys.
I got to skedaddle, unfortunately, but it was very fun.
Fucking bullets.